long road for us. We don't play a lot of SAS Tour or World Tour spiels, so we came through the last chance spiel and we were one of the last teams to qualify. Good to be back. It's been a while, as you said, and we're just hoping to, play well and be consistent.
We've had an up and down year. I'm just trying to get used to our positions, so it's a little bit of a change with skipping the game and then throwing lead rocks, and I think we're finally finding our groove here, and the draw game is typically my strength, so I'm really enjoying playing lead.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, Singler Real Estate, Coldwell Banker Signature, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, SaskTel Max TV, Curl Sask, and Real Cast Media.
Downtown Tisdale on a Friday night here at the Viterra Scotties, and plenty of action heating up throughout the afternoon and lots to be decided as we wrap up the day here from Tisdale. This is what happened this afternoon. Skylar Ackerman scored 6 in the 8th end, threatened to put 8 on the board, got past Jessica Mitchell 14-6. Nancy Martin picked up a win to remain perfect, knocking Sherry Anderson out of the competition at the same time. Big win for Robin Silvernagel, wrapping up her round-robin play. She's now 3-2, and Penny Barker survived a slight scare to also get to 3-2 in Pool A. So here are the standings. Remember, top 2 teams advance to the Page playoff. 3 wins gets you into at least a tiebreaker, so plenty to decide still tonight. Robin Silvernagel, Penny Barker are at home watching. Robin perhaps a little more nervous than Penny because she needs a couple of things to go her way here tonight. Michelle Englot and Mandy Selzer, our featured game tonight. Michelle needing a win to get a chance into that tiebreaker tomorrow. Mandy needing a win tonight and a win tomorrow morning to get a chance into that tiebreaker at 3-2. Kim, Sean, tonight's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be fun. It's fun to watch all these sheets because we're getting down to the nitty-gritty now.
How wild is this, Sean? When we look at all the scenarios tonight, especially in Pool B.
It's crazy how wild it is. You've got so many teams that are still alive. The only things we know that the top 2 seeds made it through to finish at the top of each of their respective pools, but the rest left to be decided yet.
Kim, Michelle Englot. She started 0-2. She's picked up a couple of straight wins and a chance to get into that second spot.
That's exactly right. They're a team that they switched all their positions around this year. Michelle playing lead, which we've never heard of before, but they're just kind of figuring that all out. And as you said, they're rolling along now. They're getting going. And all we know about the Englot team, they win, they guarantee themselves at least a tiebreaker. But there's certainly a lot of other scenarios still.
Mandy Selzer, a little bit of a longer path. She needs a win tonight and a win tomorrow to get into that tiebreaker.
She does. It's a longer path, but I know something that you two don't know. The last time the Scotties was held here in Tisdale was 2014, and coming through the round robin with a record of 3-2 and having to win a tiebreaker was Mandy Selzer. So she's done it before in this building, and she'll be relying on that experience.
Done it before, relying on that experience against maybe the most experienced player, or one of the most experienced players in Michelle Englot at the Scotties tonight here on a Friday night in Tisdale. We'll get things started when we come back here at the 2024 Viterra Scotties.
We know farming isn't an 8 to 5
I'm Michelle
business.
Englot, skip of
That's why
team
we want to
Englot,
give
and
you the tools to do business anywhere, anytime. With Viterra, you have a powerful tool at your fingertips to stay connected no matter where you are. Create online contracts, receive customized alerts, view your account information, and access grain prices in real time. Talk to your rep today and find out more about how you can harness the power of Viterra, keeping you connected in real time. This is Viterra.
Friday night, the Viterra Scotties from Tisdale, ready to go on our featured sheet. Lots to play for Michelle Englot and Mandy Selzer. Before we do, let's say good evening and welcome in the fourth member of our crew. Hello, Susan.
And good evening, all curling fans. Standing here beside our feature sheet on sheet 4, you'll see behind me the fantastic crowd here at Tisdale that come out to watch some of the other action that we have. Every game here has a team that is still alive in this competition. Starting over on the far sheet behind me, on sheet 1, we have Amber Holland playing Sherry Anderson. On sheet 2, we have Jenna Tisdale playing Jenna Mitchell. And the game behind me, beside the feature game, will be Shirley Orsted playing against Brooklyn Stevenson. Looks like an exciting evening tonight, and there'll be some great curling all the way around.
Great curling all the way around indeed on this Saskatchewan Curling Day in Saskatchewan. As you see, the t-shirts are out. Let's meet the two teams who will play tonight on sheet 4.
Hi, I'm skip Mandy Selzer. The third is Erin Barnhart. Second, Megan Selzer. And lead, Sarah Sloka. And we curl out of the Balgony Curling Club in Balgony.
Hi, I'm Michelle Englot, skip of team Englot, and I throw lead rocks. Throwing second is Ashley Williamson, throwing third is Sarah England, and throwing last is Stephanie Schmidt, and we curl out of the Highland Curling Club in Regina.
Michelle Englot 2-2 in her rink, needing a third win tonight to play on the weekend, at least in a tiebreaker. So lots there. And for Mandy Selzer, we talked about that. 1-2 coming in. She needs a win tonight and a win tomorrow to get into those 3 wins and get into the tiebreaker. Meanwhile, Robin Silvernagel, if you're watching, we'll say hello to you and your team watching back home. I hope you're comfortable. I know it's probably a little nerve-wracking. You've got to watch tonight, potentially need some help, but should be fun anyways.
Yep, for sure. And I would be willing to bet they're watching, as well as a few other teams that are sitting back watching.
Underway here on sheet 4. Yes, some other action throughout the other sheets that are going to be keep our eyes on as well. Brooklyn Stevenson, Amber Holland, 2 names that jump out right away that really need to get something done here tonight.
Yeah, that's right. They're both sitting at 1-2, but they both have to play tonight and again yet tomorrow morning. But both those teams certainly control their own destiny as well. They can win both and make tiebreakers as well.
Along with Jessica Mitchell, who's 2-2, trying to get into that log jam at 3-2 in Pool B.
Yeah. We know sitting back and watching tonight, well, they don't actually have to watch, but Team Martin and Team Ackerman, those are the 2 teams that are number 1, finished first in their pool. They probably don't really care what happens here tonight. They know where they are tomorrow.
Well, I imagine it's a lot different. You talked to Skylar Ackerman after her win and the big 6-ender in 8.
Yep.
She talked about friends and family who are here, probably out getting a little bite to eat. A little more relaxed than probably the 3-2 teams would be.
For sure, for sure. Now I'm sure they're curious, but they know where they're going to be tomorrow.
What's that?
I just think it's interesting. You guys were giving me flack for the power I seem to have in predicting, nose hit blanks and things like that. Well, this afternoon, without knowing there was a possibility or who it might be, we talked about the chance that there could be a team sitting at 3-2 and having to wait and see what happened. And there's 2 of them.
There is 2 of them.
We predicted it.
You also said there was a chance we were going to have an 8-ender in that game.
There was. I'll tell you what, I also talked to, and he said this tongue-in-cheek, I was talking to Jim Wilson between games, and he said he was already trying to figure out how he could signal to the team to call timeout and tell him, go hit something so we don't give up 8. So he saw the possibility as well.
Well, it was a little hard to miss the possibility.
Yeah.
There were all 6 right there.
I
2 rocks
feel
still
like
to
one
come.
team missed it because they didn't throw
maybe
that
a
7th
smidge
rock in the
softer.
rings.
You gave me a little more ice on that one.
She
right?
played the straight guard.
Easy.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope, don't touch it. Clean. Yep. Go clean. Clean.
Since we have so
Stones
much
here.
power to predict things, I'm going to make a prediction right here. We're not going to see an 8-ender in the first. I talked about this afternoon, actually, and here it is again. I find this very interesting. The first couple of draws, we saw teams playing very aggressively in the opening end, and this is now three features in a row for us where they play the play-in into the rings in the first end.
Whoa, sir.
And I still find it interesting that that seems to be kind of backwards to what you normally expect, where they get more aggressive as the event goes on, and they know the ice and they know the rocks and they're very comfortable out there, but getting tight to the vest. And it could be that because the feature games, we tend to focus on teams that are in the playoff hunt, and nobody wants to let the other team get away on them.
Michelle Englot has the hammer here in one, playing the red stones. So here's Mandy Selzer and the yellow stones coming in.
Less than Michelle's, but good in that round. Take a little jump.
Final second stone for Mandy Selzer, and their second
way.
Megan Selzer. And Ashley Williamson make their 9th provincial Scotties appearance.
Close, yep. Right up.
Second stones. And Kim, Sean, keys to the game tonight.
Well, Team Englot, they simply need to put up their feet and get comfortable. In other words, that's what they're doing. They're comfortable with their positions. They're comfortable where they are in the draw. They've had the last couple of wins. They control their own destiny, so they're comfortable everywhere. And the other thing for them is just rolling. Keep on rolling. Steph making those big shots and keep gathering up the W's.
Yeah, for the Selzer team, the keys to the game really, the first one I've got down is muscle memory. I mentioned off the opening that in 2014, this same team, 4 of them were the same players, came through the round robin 3-2, won a tiebreaker and made the playoffs here at the Scotties. They need to hope their muscles remember how to do that and can do it again. And the other thing about it is, because of the schedule, they've only played twice coming into the day. They won this afternoon. Lost this afternoon. They've got 2 games left, and you need to win both of them to make the playoffs. You can't win them both tonight. So just play the one game tonight and worry about tomorrow's game when you get there. Same thing as Team Englot. They don't have to worry about anybody else. They just have to take care of themselves.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Saskatoon Auto Connection.
Yeah, that's that same old line. Hey, Sean, one rock at a time, one end at a time. Don't think outcome. Don't think too far ahead.
It's cliche, but it's cliche for a reason.
Because it's true.
Well, and we've seen that in this event. Look at Penny Barker up 5-1, right? Twice. Brooklyn Stevenson down 6-0. You can't get it all back at once. That can be very overwhelming, and you might want to just give up. You start clawing your way back in. Nancy Martin started getting her way back into that game, and all of a sudden, you're looking at a steal in 11.
That's right. Yep.
Especially going to the wing.
For Michelle Englot, it's a bit interesting. She was 0-2 to start this tournament, and you kind of thought, okay, this isn't going very well, but if there's anybody who knows how to get their way out of it, it's probably her.
For sure. Ton of experience.
1-2 straight, trying to make it 3 tonight.
That's right. I mean, you just take a look at her resume. 7-time provincial Scotties champion, 2017 national runner-up. I mean, she ended up being the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Team Canada went home and gave up Team Canada for the Olympics. So, I mean, her resume is so deep. Yeah, you can never count her out.
I was thinking it could go bing, bing.
She's line 1 right now with the hammer here in 1.
Throws a lot.
We're into skip stones. at Aaron Barnhart, who has the broom up. For Mandy Selzer.
The other thing that's kind of interesting, going back to what we were talking about this afternoon, and I should tell everybody that in between games, I think Darren went through a ream of paper trying to figure out the combinations.
Hours and hours.
But we talked about this afternoon the possibility that teams are going to have to be scoreboard watching and things like that. Well, because there's a 3-2 team already in each pool, they don't have to watch the scoreboards. They already know the best they can do here is get into some kind of tie situation, and they don't have to worry about anybody else. They just, and that's true of the teams that are still in contention all the way across the arena tonight. You just have to take care of your own business and then get into a tiebreaker.
Okay, stuff. Just that 10. Yeah.
So Mandy Selzer hits and rolls onto the center line. So Stephanie Schmidt, who throws skip stones for Michelle Englot. She throws the lead rocks, but calls the game. Stephanie Schmidt, who went to the 2022 Scotties Tournament of Hearts on Team Chelsea Carey. Her first here tonight.
Little big. Yep. Big. Big. Well done. Yeah. Clean. No, just clean. Clean. Yep, sir. You're good. You're good.
Right on the nose.
What a girl. Really nice throw.
Wait, was good. Yeah.
Just set up, but yeah.
Right on the nose was good there. You'll see Mandy Selzer try to do the same thing. Maybe roll over a little bit, change the position, and then Stephanie Schmidt will try to not hit right on the nose. And you're already looking at me like I just jinxed her, and she hasn't even gotten in the hacks yet.
I'm not saying anything. Right on the nose and a piece of the button.
Yeah.
Important to stay. She might have liked to roll a couple of feet just to make Stephanie throw it down a different spot, but this is the longest roll out of the house she could leave her.
Final stone up coming here in the first. For Stephanie Schmidt. And Team Englot curling out of the Highland Curling Club in Regina.
Clean. Whoa. Ash. Hard Ash.
Sweeping for the curl, Nita. Bigger.
Who just got a piece of it and won't be able to remove it.
And I got hit.
So a steal of one in the first end for Mandy Selzer. And they'll strike first. Here on the evening game, Friday night rolls along at the Viterra Scotties in Tisdale.
We know farming isn't an 8-to-5 business. That's why we want to give you the tools to do business anywhere, anytime. With My Viterra, you have a powerful tool at your fingertips to stay connected no matter where you are. Create online contracts, receive customized alerts, view your account information, and access grain prices in real time. Talk to your rep today and find out more about how you can harness the power of My Viterra, keeping you connected in real time. This is My Viterra.
you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Nothing is permanent. To everything, turn, turn, turn. Why not pour yourself a smooth Saskatchewan-made Original 16 for a refreshing reminder? Don't sweat the small stuff. Embrace it.
Mandy Selzer with a steal of 1 in the opening end. 1-0 lead. About the hammer here is our featured game tonight against Michelle Englot. Lots of playoff scenarios on the line.
Well, here we see Steph calling the game, but throwing skip rocks. She'll get out of the house here when Michelle's throwing lead rocks. Just a quick point about Stephanie Schmidt. She won the provincial juniors back in 2008. Went to Canadians, lost the Canadian final to Caitlin Laws.
Yeah, what a opportunity that is. And the connections in curling at the highest level to the provincial levels to, we talked about that, especially about, in provincials on the men's side, the women's side, how good they are. But if you only watch the Brier and the Scotties, you don't really know. There are so many great curlers that are constantly finishing second in their provincials or third.
Absolutely.
That are right there, taking those big names right to the final end, right to the final shots, and we've never heard of them.
No, you're exactly right. There's so many that do that. And most of them come up through the juniors. I mean, here we are at the game, Mandy Selzer. Mandy Selzer won Canadian juniors back in 2006. I don't know. I'd have to count, but there's a lot of junior champions out there.
Absolutely. And then there are some we have heard of and aren't known all across the country.
That's right, like Michelle Englot.
And the separation between them all is razor thin.
That is true. Yep.
Whoa! Yep.
Well, the thing is, it takes an entire team.
Right over us.
I don't know
if the good ones do it consistently.
That's right. Yep.
I don't know if Michelle ever won her juniors, but if she did, it wasn't recently.
Are you trying?
He is just trying to get in so much trouble.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yep. 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 Clean. Clean. Yep. Good one.
For a second straight end, we're seeing things kept pretty clean.
Another wide open end, saving a little time on the time clocks.
Well, it has been a couple of years since Mandy Selzer's team's been here, but I've seen them play a few times, and I do know that Mandy does like to play a little bit more defensively, more of a traditional style. And of course, we all know that Michelle Englot is very aggressive skip, loves the draw game. So that's always interesting when you get into a game like this. You kind of got contrasted styles of two skips, and both of them are going to try to force the other team to play their style of game, and you just never know how that's going to work out.
Who's going to dictate, the pace at which the game will be played, and the defensive style I can understand because whoever loses this game tonight is out.
Yeah.
So both teams, this is a definition of a must-win game.
Just because both teams have a particular style that they prefer, they can both play all the shots. They can both play both styles. So just because you're forcing the other team to play your style doesn't mean they're not going to do it. You're just trying to make them a little bit less comfortable. A game this big and a game, especially when they're going to play it tight,
Same way.
It might only take one mistake.
Okay, whoa. Step. A little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Nice.
third stones here, but over on sheet 2. Jessica Mitchell at 2-2, needing a win. She beat both Robin Silvernagel and Michelle Englot this week against Janet Tisdale.
Well, just like in the afternoon game when we were looking at Jessica Mitchell, she was looking at a lot of opposition rocks, and here she is again starting the first end looking at 4 Tisdale yellow stones. Needs a draw to piece of the forefoot, but it is clipping right along. And I think Jade Bluer has swept it right out of the rings. That's a steal of 4 to open up for Janet Tisdale.
Well, I'd say that's a statement in the first end.
It's a big 4 in the first stand. Steal of 4.
Wow, for Janet Tisdale at 0-3, who's trying to play spoiler tonight. A third loss for Jessica Mitchell would eliminate her.
Long way to go, though. Another 9 ends to play.
Oh, yeah, we've seen, as we mentioned, leads be evaporated quickly.
That's right.
Just gets a piece.
10-3.
Spills them both out.
It was just a little down.
I got 10-3. Yeah.
Sarah just asking what happened there. Michelle explaining, just a little quiet.
That's good. Yeah, that's what I got.
Erin Barnhart throws third stones for Mandy Selzer.
Well, 10-3's in our wheelhouse, so. Oh. No. Take a look. It's good. Nice way, Erin. Good job. Good job. Great, Erin. So much more. Okay, I'll go same thing. Okay.
And Sarah Anglin throwing third for Michelle Englot. Her third provincial Scotties.
Go, Steph.
And just enough to slide it out, but we'll lose the shooter as well. And now to skip stones here in 2.
Your mic's not on.
85? Yeah. Yeah, sorry. No way.
Do you want me to check it? After? We have
8. 9. A little hot. 9, 10. Come on. 13, 7.
And just heavy. It's going to roll right through the rings.
Okay, that was it. Get your feel, now you know. 72. Sorry.
Give Stephanie Schmidt a chance to throw a draw over onto the wings. Maybe use that one a little bit, just something in the background. Don't want to jam it on there.
I think we'll, yeah. Are we trying to go deeper or are we trying to be high? Okay. Yeah, that could be close.
The first year in 2 for Stephanie Schmidt.
Softer, I thought. Where are we? I'm on top 4.
Plan's good, guys.
Sarah England and Ashley Williamson are on the brooms.
I'll just leave it. Leave it?
Good stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
Nicely
right
done.
down. Yeah.
What did you say?
No,
Never
right
in doubt?
down near the red stone back
Really
there.
nice
That's
At
right.
least it's in the back of your mind.
Yep.
23 seconds.
Just like they drew it out.
Hell of a sweep. Where'd you get? Hit and roll to the middle. Yeah. With a 10. Hey. Straight up. You got it, buddy.
And Mandy Selzer,
Clean. Clean it.
Yep.
her final stone here in 2.
Gotta go. Hard, Blake. Hard, Megan.
Now.
Close to jamming it on the back, and
Yeah.
is it in or is it not?
That's why you put it there.
That's the question.
We see the white, but we're not looking right over top of it.
You think it's in?
Here's the
So if
other
you heard,
problem.
They said,
Yeah.
"Do you
Even
think
if
it's in?" They said, "I don't think so," but
How do you stick around for
And
2
avoid
if
it.
it's in? Yeah.
It had to be thinner. Yeah, then it would have jumped a little more.
really delicate.
Yeah. I'm assuming they said they don't think it's in. She's probably just throwing peel weight and hitting it on the high side. And I think you'll see a measuring stick come out, but or a
Given where
biter,
they've got
I
the
should
broom,
say.
I would say it's a safe bet they're throwing peel. She's got the broom inside the edge of the rock.
Yeah.
It's really firm hack.
The final stone from Stephanie Schmidt. Final rock in 2. Peels it right out. They'll take a look. And I'll call it a blank. On the board here in 2. So Mandy Selzer. That steal in 1, the only point on the board so far. Here in our featured game on Friday night at the 2020-24 Viterra Scotties.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Curling Canada and the 2024 Montana's Brier in Regina.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Have you heard about our unique VIP program? It's only $49 a year and gives you amazing discounts for all the vehicles in your household. 20% off labor, 10% off parts, 25% off tires, free windshield stone chip repairs, and much more. Complimentary vehicle washes and shuttle service, SGI accredited for auto glass, and some of the best auto detailing in Canada, making automotive easy, affordable, and honest for you at Saskatoon Auto Connection.
Great action right now in Tisdale on a Friday night at the Scotties. In the Tisdale Recplex. You can see the crowd, lots of them in here. It's packed. Over at the Patch inside the building, further down in the auditorium. That's busy too.
Yeah, I was thinking they can only see part of the crowd. We can only see the part that's out here in the cold, but from what I understand, they've had quite the crew in there as well. And we saw it last night. the big screen that they've got. I can only imagine how full the beard looks.
Well, and if you're watching on the big screen, they're listening to us, we say good evening, enjoy, keep a few cold for when we're done tonight. And sociables, everybody take a drink.
Absolutely. Welcome to curling.
Exactly.
And goldfish racing.
That was better than I expected it to be.
Really? Because it sounded for the last 3 days like you expected it to be really good.
And it was better.
You know, for the host committee and the fans in attendance, you couldn't ask for anything better here on Friday night when all 4 games still have playoff implications. A lot of drama across the sheets. And some good games going on here, too. My goodness, there's a lot of points on a couple of these sheets.
Probably going over,
Yeah.
girl. Yeah,
Lots of action.
Stop.
Yes, Susan.
Yes. If I could just provide a quick update, as you'd mentioned, there are lots of scores out here and a couple of big game points already. Amber Holland just came up with a 3-point steal in the second end against Sherry Anderson and is leading Sherry 5-0 after 2 ends. And this is must-win for Amber.
Amber a 1 and 2. A win would pull her even and a chance to pick up her 3rd win tomorrow morning.
That's right. Skipping over a couple of sheets, Brooklyn Stevenson's just had a steal of 1 on Shirley Orsted, and she's got a 1-0 lead after 2 ends. And
Brooklyn Stevenson, sorry, Susan, she's in the exact same position as Amber Holland at 1 and 2, so a win and a win tomorrow morning gets her to 3 wins.
And then into our other game here that has playoff implications, if you want to explain where Jessica Mitchell is.
Yeah, she's right there. Jessica Mitchell at 2 and 2, looking for her 3rd win into that tiebreak.
And after that disastrous first end for her, she was able to bounce back with a 2-ender. So still down 4-2, but a little bit comfortable than being down 4-0.
Look at you, Kim. When it was 4-0, you said, don't panic, no big deal, it's early. And you get 2 back the very next end.
There you go.
Girl. Yep. 2.
Hold them to 1, get 2. Hold them to 1, get 2. And before you know it, it's a tie game.
1 bite at a time.
Yeah. 1 rock at a time.
Good. That's fine.
And here in our featured sheet, Michelle Englot with the hammer in 3, throwing the red rocks. But it's Maddie Selzer,
It's not awful, eh?
who stole a single back in 1,
Through this side, wave.
lying 1 right
Did I
now.
throw a 4? 95. 96. Okay.
Ashley Williamson with the high peel.
Those float pretty good. I think it just has to be easier with the back. Sorry. I think it just has to be easier with the back. It's really floaty with it. Yeah. 4. Lots of room. Lots of room.
Megan Selzer throws second
Lots of
stones
room.
for Mandy Selzer.
Here it goes. Mine's good. Mine's good. Yep. 2, 3. Hard.
Was a U of R curler, competed at the U Sports Nationals, University of Regina.
Okay, well, where are you? Whoa. You knew I wanted it around. Okay. That's good. That's good.
And that bite in the center line and just slightly overlaps the other guard. But
Pretty high.
Michelle's not going to leave those like that.
No, looking at making the peel, just have to be a little bit careful about the jam in the back in the house.
Hard, Sarah. You were on it, but Sarah didn't touch it. Must have got different time. I got off the save.
And there was the jam.
Wasn't really what I was thinking of, but
Works out.
there we go. That works out way better than what I had envisioned.
Gets rid of the shot rock, and all of a sudden Michelle Englot lies 1 now behind cover.
The way Michelle had to jump her 1 foot out of the way, I don't think that was the double she was expecting either.
I like the peel on that. Yeah, this is risky. You want to peel, man? Get the back? Yeah.
It's one where you get up and you look at what happened after it was done, and you say, I should have called that.
It's aggressive. You know, it's a freeze. It draws the play behind the corner. Okay, very aggressive.
She called that, then you would have get the shot, the double that she actually did call.
Yeah. All right, playing the draw around the 2 center guards now.
Erin Barnard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go line. Line's good. Weight's good. Line only. Okay, line's good. Room. Line 10. Whoa, whoa.
Right now it's sounding a little heavy.
Lots of room. No.
8, 9, 9 trying. 11.
Just gotta sit.
13, 8.
Let us through. Sit.
And will it sit down in the back of the 12-foot, and it will. Sailing on her a little bit.
Do you like a 35, 40?
But that one's second shot. Michelle with shot rock already and a chance now to come around sit 2 with last rock.
All there right now. Hold in. Back 12. Back 12. Back 12. Through. We have the back one? Oh, is that
No.
35?
Also worried about this one going through.
12-6. Sorry. No worries.
Yeah, 13 and a half.
A little bit less.
Don't know if it's quicker than it has been, or maybe a little adrenaline catching them, or if they're surprised, or if it's just the way they're throwing them. That's a few in a row that have been fairly deep. And by fairly deep, I mean right through the rings.
Oh, room.
Yeah, they were
Lots of room.
They were calling
Whoa, whoa,
back
whoa.
12.
Looks
They may
fast.
as well have been calling watch your feet.
Lots of room. Lots of room.
Because that one was well through. It was half weight.
7 off.
We just got excited. Carrie, I only you. Easy peasy. 7, 8.
And this is a second from Erin Barnard.
Well, you should.
A little less on it than the last one, right down to the back of the 4-foot.
Yeah, try, Aaron.
Still, that's 3 in a row down that path that are deep. One back 12, one through, and Aaron with a second chance to make the same shot. Still in the back 4. That spot might be getting a little quick on them.
Tell me here. Close. First I got a 68. Clean. Well, 70, I should
Yep.
say. Yep.
The final third stone from Sarah Englot.
Coming down. Okay, whoa. Curl, Ash. Curl. Whoa. Curl. Go, Steph. Right over. Go.
It's a piece and a neat roll. Right under cover.
Yeah. Only trouble is it's behind the tee line.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the call. The women are probably nicer than the men. The men would have called down and said, throw the same weight.
Okay, so judging from those.
It's not the same. It just caught the curl and dive. I got same split.
Just going behind.
All right, man. Same as it's always been.
Full 4. T line. What's that?
85.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that with that roll, she's overburied on the turn that Mandy has to come at it from. But you could see from the hack angle camera, the only way she could get at shot rock from the other turn would be to pick it out with takeout weight. There's just not enough room through that port to throw draw weight.
Mine's good.
Real hot. Let it work. Let it work.
It's room. Lots of room.
Room.
Tons of room.
Whoa. Sarah's rock. Lots of room.
Last one of theirs went back.
Okay, it's coming off. So.
Whoa.
Line's coming. Make it good.
Only Sarah. You got a second. Go, guys. Go. It's really hard. Go hard. Full 4. Right back.
Trying to bring it right down on top.
Good one.
I should have
Got to peel.
It's a good shot. I don't
Come like
think
this.
that you can see anything. And if you
Trying,
can
yeah.
see a little bit, the way the angles are, it's not going to matter.
Yep. Just need to hit it to here.
It was a 75.
So looking at playing the double peel here, but that's going to send that one awfully close
Yeah.
into the ring. Might even be able to split out the yellows, or certainly going to move things around right back on center line in the house.
Michelle Englot has the hammer, so the first from Stephanie Schmidt coming.
and it is going to be coming. She's going to throw some weight here. You're hitting a rock, the first one, very close to the nose, and yet you'd still like to roll away. So she's got to throw the up weight here. Nothing out of the brushers.
Yeah.
Off one and going to avoid the Yellowstone.
Yeah, at the very least, needed the double peel there.
Okay. Well, we got this one behind us, right? Same ice?
So I don't think we say same I guess it can't hurt us.
This is a chance to put on a whole lot of pressure. They talked about the guard, but you come right down on top of your own. It's the same shot you just threw, but angled onto the red at the back of the forefoot. And I don't know if there's anything that Stephanie Schmidt can do to score. She might even have a hard time cutting you to one.
That's right.
Final skip stone for Mandy Selzer here in the third.
Line's good.
Nice thing for Mandy. She's just throwing the same shot she threw with her last one. Same thing twice. Hoping for the same result. Right on top.
Line's good. Got a curl.
We got a curl.
Hard there. Line's good.
Center. Got a curl.
Hard. Get it there. Hard.
Go.
Hard.
Trying to drag it all the way down.
Curl.
Hard.
And bring it into the 4 foot. It'll hold up in the 8 foot.
They had to wait on that one to curl a little bit, and then once it started, they didn't have enough left to get it there.
It is third shot,
which is important because
takes away 2.
Well, it takes away that red on the side.
Yeah.
If Stephanie could find something to run in, she does have the one corner guard. Tough to make the double on the yellows without having it skate sideways into that one. It's possible.
Yeah, we can dead jam. Yeah, but it's there. It's probably easier than that one. What does that do?
You're already second. What does a draw do?
No. Yeah, let's try it.
What do you guys like? That one's safer. Yeah.
It's pretty thin
That one's safer.
to come in off your own.
And what they're meaning by safer, they talked for a while of playing the yellow onto the yellow and trying to go over the top.
No.
But you could easily leave them 2 by playing that. So that's
You
why
could leave
Michelle's
them-
saying,
You can leave them 2 playing this. It's the same. If you over curl the first one, you pick the red out of the back of the forefoot, and it's 2.
well, yeah, you could. But I still agree that I like the idea of this one better, running the red in.
Right there.
But there is certainly a chance. You certainly
I would
could.
say the angle's better to get her.
Yep.
To get her 2 this way.
Right.
Because
But you
the
can
other
still
way,
leave it 2.
she's got to run the yellow across the face,
Yeah, easy peel.
thin enough
Easy peel.
to miss the one at the back of the 4 and miss the one at the side of the 8.
And it's only for 1.
Well, if you could skate it between the hole, you could get 2 if you double the yellows.
Yeah, your shooter's
But it's real
definitely
tough
gone,
to
but I
not
don't-
put one of the yellows onto one of the
I
reds.
agree.
And it's not so much that I don't think safer is the right word. It's just this is a little easier to see. You know, that double is tough. Just because it's got to go over the top and cut it back so thin to get by the one at the back of the forefoot. It's just a really tough looking shot.
So they're going to run their own back.
Yep.
And you can throw any weight you want. You don't need to whip this because it's really all about hitting the line right. If you get it right onto the one in the button, you only need to move it 3 feet.
Okay.
Final stone in the third.
Uh-oh.
It's in, but not enough to change. So just a steal of 1 for Mandy Selzer here in the third. And she's put a couple of steals on the board and leads Michelle Englot 2-0 through 3 ends of play. The Viterra Scotties continues from Tisdale.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Have you heard about our unique VIP program? It's only $49 a year and gives you amazing discounts for all the vehicles in your household. 20% off labor, 10% off parts, 25% off tires, free windshield stone chip repairs, and much more. Complimentary vehicle washes and shuttle service, SGI accredited for auto glass, and some of the best auto detailing in Canada, making automotive easy, affordable, and honest for you at Saskatoon Auto Connection.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
We're live on Sheet 1 as we welcome you back on a Friday night. A little extra coverage here as Amber Holland talked about the 5 points, Susan, when we brought you in to update the scoreboard. Up 5-0 here in a must-win game.
Sherry Anderson corner froze on her first one, but Amber managed to pick it out of there no problem, trying to draw for the 1 point, at least get on the board. Comes up way light, and it's another steal of 2 points. Amber with a very commanding 7-0 lead after 3 ends.
In need of a win and taking care of business early in this game for Amber Holland, who will be back on the ice tomorrow morning. She needs to win tonight and tomorrow morning to get to 3 wins and a chance at that tiebreaker.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and more ice. Coming behind. What happened?
Penny Barker also sitting, I don't want to say at home, at the hotel or wherever, at 3 wins. Maybe she's out for dinner as well, but she's sitting there with a 3-2 record. Nancy Martin 5-0 comfortably into first place and into the Page playoff game. Amber Holland and Brooklyn Stevenson are the 2 teams that are alive and able to catch Penny Barker at 3 wins. A potential logjam in Pool A.
Stay close, Aaron. Stop. Can't go.
For that final playoff spot.
I got 13-7. Okay. Just dig.
Meanwhile here, both Mandy Selzer and Michelle Englot needing a win. Whoever falls tonight will be eliminated. If it's Michelle Englot, she'll have her 3rd win. If it's Mandy Selzer, she'll have an opportunity to get that 3rd win tomorrow morning. And here's Michelle Englot throwing the lead stones.
Go higher. It's good. Go. Are they trying the guard? No, that'll be good. So we come around ours again. Let's be ahead of the team. Yeah, thanks.
It's moving really hard because that was
all there.
Let's go.
Couple of corners from Michelle.
Yeah, exactly. And they're just making comments on how much that curled. I mean, her first one almost went, out of the rings or over to so far that Michelle's just saying, boy, that moves hard.
Hard. Gotta go. Get it over. Hard. Yep, hard.
I'm just making sure this gets across the line, and it will just get across.
Well, quite a few guards here now for the Englot team to work with.
Just an easy
Try to get some multiple.
Easy. Yep. Little down. Yep.
just past.
Well,
A hit, and the roll will way over in behind coverage in the 12-foot.
The one that I said that Michelle put too far out is the one that it went behind. Now, she certainly had options as to which one of those three guards she wanted to roll behind. But good shot.
you want to run? Run what? The red one?
No. I thought it was light, so I got you on there.
No, you were light.
Was that jump?
It was going more than the one and a half.
Not really a steal situation here for Mandy Selzer, and she doesn't have a real good shot at that red stone in the ring. She could play the double on that side, but there is some risk of jamming it on her own at the back.
All the way down, Sarah.
So is she playing the double peel here, or
Yeah,
trying
I
to
think
catch
so.
the one in the rings?
Well, actually, coming at it from this angle, she might be able to get all three red ones.
Whoa! Clean! Yep! Yes! Hard! Gotta go! Hard! Roll it, Aaron. Roll.
The red. 1, 2, and knocks the one out.
Got all three of them moving, but
2 out.
2 out kind of leaves the center line guarded, which might help her later on.
Top house! Hey.
And the red stone in the rings is now exposed.
And second shot.
Good to get rid of those guards.
I thought we lost it when you lifted sweep. Good sweep, yeah.
The second stone from Ashley Williamson.
Top line's good. Top house. Line's good. Just top here. Not too deep. Just bite of 8. Bite of 8.
Okay, we're deeper than that. Okay, this is a 50.
Bite of 8. You want to be in?
Sorry.
We'll roll in.
Okay.
Not good enough.
Roll way over.
Update over on sheet number 2. Jessica Mitchell needing a win at 2 and 2.
Yes, we
to get her
saw
third.
Jessica bounce back with a 2-ender in the second end. And right about now, Jana Tisdale needs a big piece of the 4-foot, a little part of the button to secure a single point. There's scrub. Oh, they've got all three of them all out there now. Jade Blur is quite the scrubber, but they didn't get it there.
Hard! Quick, hard!
I don't think it's. I think they actually gave the yellow side one a little bit of a bump.
If
So
they don't
it
rub,
might
she's
be-
probably got the weight. Boy, did that
Yes,
curl from
it
the
just-
hog line in.
They're taking a long look at it.
General rule of thumb is if you got to look at it that long, call for the measure.
Yeah. That's the call, hey? Shoot.
So here on the featured sheet, Sarah Englund.
And they have put up that steal for Jessica Mitchell. Score is narrowed now to 4-3.
From 4-0 to 4-3, 2 ends later.
Just easy on the curl. Curl, Steph. Curl. Got to curl.
Hard, Steph. Straight, go, go, go.
Not going to quite curl enough to get on top of that shot in the back.
No. Fair bit heavy, rolled off.
What am I picking? I got a 30. Yeah.
Was it a little bit more extension?
Not sure whose force shot there.
So let's just go.
Back on sheet 2, with Jessica Mitchell at 2 wins, clawing her way out of a 4-0 deficit. If you are scoreboard watching, when Janet Tisdale goes up 4-0, if you're Michelle Englot, Robin Silvernagel, or Mandy Selzer, you're kind of thinking, okay, that's one less team we kind of have to worry about. All of a sudden, they're right back in the picture again.
7.
A very crowded middle of the Pool B.
Like, that's
think you're
why I'm
through.
confused why that was
Okay,
that
where are we going with this?
Just leave it go.
I know we can't do it. All right. I'll throw yours after.
Another deep
Collecting
draw.
in the back of the house here.
Yeah, Michelle would like to get something tucked around in the front of the tee line somewhere, but there's a double available on those yellows at the back later on if she needs it, so a chance to bring those reds in. Got to get something in front of the tee line first. And every time the camera goes to the overhead, I'm trying to make the decision over who had that, what would now be fifth shot, because of that being a double available.
Just to
It
here.
could matter.
Yeah, line. That's what I'm saying. Hard line.
This is not heavy.
No. A little too much of an adjustment from being a tad bit heavy with her last.
And that's going to pull up short. There's Amber Holland. Big lead over Sherry Anderson. Try and get her second win, pull her record even to 2-2.
Okay. But I'll switch you. Yeah. You take mine. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, that was 17.
Also Shirley Orstad leading Brooklyn Stevenson. Stevenson at 1 and 2, needing to do exactly what Holland is doing and pick up a win and get some help tomorrow too, and need another win tomorrow to get to 3 wins. But she's trailing early on here tonight.
Well, the Orsted team will be a little disappointed at this event because they've had a very strong season. They came in as the number 4 seed, so eliminated at 3 losses, but they'll be looking to play spoiler here and
get that record to 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Line's coming. Megan's rock. Megan's rock. Where?
8, 9.
Whoa.
9. You want me to? Okay.
Wow, quite the lineup back there.
You want to go here. Yeah.
Sorry.
You got it.
I close. I think that 40. When I get an 81 on there.
So now we're Stephanie Schmidt hoping to go.
You know?
Front of the tee line, shot rock.
what, you know, if you knew you could roll away, and I just don't think you can, you'd have to stay pretty much right there. If you could roll away to the edge of the 8-foot, it'd be tempting to play that triple now, especially if it means you're sitting 3.
If you're sitting 3, I'm not sure they are.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
You'd be sitting 2 for sure. And I guess then the question is, if you roll to the open, is Mandy Selzer going to ignore an open stone against 2 with a 2-point lead? And you can ask her, but she'll never tell you. And if she does, you just don't know if she's telling the truth.
First stone
Looks good. Back 4.
for Stephanie Schmidt here in 4.
Okay, we need coming down a bit. We're to it. Back 4. Yep. Yes for line then. Yes for line, Ash. Take an Aaron. Okay. Yep, hard.
Gonna settle in just to the back of the button.
Well, it's shot rock, but again, I mean, if you're going to play the draw, that's not where you wanted it to be.
21.
No, because you know what? There's room for 1 rock on top, and how do you score then?
Get it so that we have room for.
I don't think we added.
I think there's room for 1.5, but
okay, 1.5.
that only matters if she's right down to it. You know, she could put this right on the tee line. You really won't have a way to pick it out.
Yeah, it was just
Well, that's what I said. How do you score?
Well, if she's right down to it.
Yeah.
So I think if you put your 50 kick and your first extension together, would be great. I don't think.
Final stone without the hammer here for Mandy Selzer,
Line's good.
who has a couple of steals already.
Line's
Chance to
good.
maybe get a third.
Line's good. Got a curl. Hard line. Line's good. Got a curl. Line's good.
Sarah Sluka and Megan Selzer on the sweep.
Got a curl. Got a curl. Hard, Megan. Megan, hard. Hard, Megan. Come on, Megan.
Needing to get it all the way there.
Come on.
Some good sweeping.
It's going to come up just short. And so now a decision for Michelle Englot.
Sitting 1, but
Not much of a decision, but how do you get 2?
that's what I...
Darn it.
That's the decision, you know, how aggressive can you be?
And you know what? You come down and you just touch
risky.
that
This
yellow,
side
you
is
give them the
safer.
1. So it's
Because you're not sitting 3rd or 4th shot, I don't think.
true. And what I'm
that.
saying is, if they come down and just touch this one where they're showing they want to draw, you don't have to touch that
Like, I
top
think
yellow
this
one by
side
much
will
to
come
put them
too,
in.
and it's safer, right? I don't mind coming in.
Wow.
It was holding.
Michelle looking at the out turn,
It'll be the same.
and I agree with her. It's safer. It's just whether or not you can get to the button. You're trying to come around a rock at the top of the 8-foot.
But I think you
gotta
can
get to the
get
edge of the
to
button.
the edge of the button, hey?
Down the right side.
Yeah.
You'll be okay. You got to go around that on top. Really get that row.
Safer because, of course, there's no, well, you wouldn't think there's any chance she could come around this and curl so hard that she'd touch the yellow, which is the risk playing the intern side.
That's right.
Line's good.
Final stone
Yep.
here in the fourth.
Hard
And
line,
Stephanie
hard
Schmidt.
floor. T, hard line, coming down. Hard, whoa.
I'll see what point to put up.
Line one, looking
sounded
for
like
two.
we're already on the
This is
guard.
going to over curl. We're just wanting everything to slow down and stop. And she does, so she'll settle for one. Michelle Englot and their team out of the Highland Curling Club in Regina are on the board with one. Here after the fourth end in Tisdale at the Viterra Scotties.
All right. Yeah.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Did you know we've moved to a massive new location in Sutherland? Let me show you around. We've combined sales, service, glass, and detailing into one automotive superstore. Whether you want to fix, maintain, or spruce up your ride, or trade it in for something fresh, we've got the team, the services, the inventory, and the financing to help you with any of your automotive needs.
Hi, I'm Shannon and we're here at the brand new Bike Tricks electric bike showroom in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. It's grand opening, so we're gonna head inside and talk to some Bike Tricks customers. Let's go.
I chose Bike Tricks because of the reputation. I know people who have Bike Tricks bikes and I know that it's a local company, which I like to support local. They're great bikes.
Come down and see the team here. They're really a great team of people. Check out the bikes, go for a ride.
When you buy a lottery ticket in Saskatchewan, your money really goes a long way. More than 12,000 sport, culture, and recreation groups receive funding from Sask Lotteries every year. Everyone wins.
To the fifth end we go here on a Friday night. The action heating up at the Viterra Scotties. Just one draw remaining tomorrow morning before we get into tiebreakers. And the Page playoff. Top two teams from each pool will make it to the playoffs on the weekend. But all signs lead us towards tiebreakers first. Plenty to be decided here before we're done for the night. As we just go past 8:30 local time, early on a Friday night. That's going to last into the early hours of the morning. Over in the patch, I'm sure.
Close line. Line only. Line only, 9. Gotta go, bitch. Gotta go. Did you get this one? Gotta go. Hard. Gotta go. Hard. Quick, hard, hard, hard. Quick, hard. Whoa.
Michelle Englot forced to settle for their single in the fourth. And now trail 2-1. Mandy Selzer has the hammer here, throwing yellow stones in the fifth. Michelle Englot and her team curling out of the Highland Curling Club in Regina. She throws the lead stones, but calls the game.
T. Top 4. Okay.
And right down to the button, just across the face of that yellow stone.
Gotta go.
You got it. Start that.
Okay. Hard. Keep it coming. Hard.
Sarah Sluka.
Curl. Curl.
Oh, that's fine. Get it quick.
No. Never.
Sit.
Trying to get it to sit down and get over. And
Right on top of there.
To sit down and get over.
yeah.
Now we're going to have a pile of them right here around this center line.
My head down. I didn't even light, hey? Out of her hands. We never
Getting crowded and getting crowded below the tee line.
Right to it.
Which usually means we're going to have to see a lot of rocks in play.
Yeah.
Yep.
The record is 16 today.
Tapping it. Hot line.
Not quite the right.
Okay, we're over curling.
We're tapping.
Whoa.
Okay.
Was the 16 when they almost got the 8 in?
Okay.
No.
Was that the end of 4?
No.
Yeah.
16 in play. You and I could go put our heads in there and make it 18.
Yeah, just a little bit tight. Didn't quite get out.
Well, Mandy did a quick count and said, yeah, it's time to do some peeling here.
Felt like I was drifting.
Yep.
5 rocks
hard.
having been thrown.
Hard. Gotta go. Hard, Sarah. Really hard. Whoa.
Good.
Shooter, take it off, Sarah.
Megan Selzer, and that'll break things up.
Mandy won't mind that at all, the fact that she moved things around in that center line area. Yes, it's left Michelle sitting shot rock, but Michelle was shot rock anyway, and she was kind of in a pocket, so when you broke those rocks up, at least now she's got a way to get it out. If you just straight peel the guard, she probably still needed 2 shots to get that one out of there.
Yeah. Down. 11. Whoa.
The roll to a corner is nice.
Okay.
Going right through, but caught the one yellow at the back.
Come on, Leo. What? Leo, turn. I don't like that. Ton of room. 10.
This looks good, Mike.
Thank you.
Take me back to the outside.
10. Easy. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Aaron, go. Aaron. Hard. Okay.
So Mandy Selzer with that, sitting 2 with the hammer.
Looking for the hit and roll on top.
Worried from my first one? Is that a little worried from my first?
Whichever team that can get the roller looking for first is in a good position in this, and Mandy was looking to roll under her own corner. Michelle would love to see them roll back on top of the Yellowstone. Doesn't have to be dead on top of it either. She can be just slightly to the center line side. She just doesn't want to leave an angle where Mandy could roll back.
Okay.
And that's not what they had in mind. Gives Mandy the chance to draw around that corner guard if she wants to.
Still all set.
Okay. Did I throw away? Throw away.
When I asked, she just did that.
Oh, that's all.
You got it. You know it. Like it's been.
Make a good draw here. You can really put some pressure on Michelle Englot, force her to make a decision, because you'd be sitting 2. It's real hard to ignore an open stone, but you hit the open stone, she loops another one around, and now you're talking about possibly 3.
There is a yellow guard that we didn't see in the shot.
Yeah.
Piece of the
Up on the left side of your screen.
that's
It'll
what
come
she's
into
coming
play
around.
here, or into your screen here.
Got it. Yep, right back, Megan. Hard. Finish it. No. Sorry, stop. Stop. It's hanging out. No, leave it.
I got finish it.
I didn't want to set something.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't quite get it in behind,
Actually, just that.
but halfway.
Great way. What was your split?
You got it.
87?
What?
87.
Still leaves enough of this stone for Michelle Englot to perhaps get out of it. Sarah Englot with the throw here. It's one of those ones, if she hits it a little thin, she could actually make the double at the back. They're just looking to hit and roll over in front of that.
Yeah. Whoa, Steph.
And I heard them say, what is happening? So
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's the stone or the spot, but it doesn't sound like they think she threw it bad, and that was gone early.
Holy. Just touch quiet.
Yeah, I don't think Sarah knows either.
Okay. Not my phone. But like I overclocked like I say now. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's less.
I think what I heard Stephanie say it was change the rocks.
Hard line. Hard.
So they might be going to switch a stone for Sarah.
7. Hard. Hard. Gotta go hard, Megan. Come on, quick. Hard. You got it. Come on, push.
Megan Selzer and Sarah Sluka are on the room here.
Ooh, just got by.
Yep.
It needs to be high enough that she doesn't leave a double off the other one, and I think it stopped in time.
Yeah, I think it did.
That a girl. Yeah. Let's throw an 11 here. It was too low on my broom. I think so. Kind of what we were throwing first then. Yeah, first then. Oh, 11. Okay. Yeah. That sounds good.
So skip stones here in 5, Stephanie Schmidt. Without the hammer here in 5, trailing 2-1.
In a little bit of trouble. Facing 3, but
Close.
might be able to get the hit and roll under here.
Yep. Close. Yep. Yes. Hard,
Sarah Englund.
Hard, Sarah. Hard, Sarah.
The hit and a little roll underneath. And out the other side.
Yeah, still leaves Selzer team sitting shot though.
Well, this is our second shot.
Yeah. We can't get.
Or do we just ignore it?
I can't remember the separation term.
There you see their shot rock is totally buried.
Yeah, we're probably catching our own.
So we here can't ignore that stone that just came in?
They could.
I agree.
And they might ultimately. I think part of it is they're looking for a way to hit sit 3. But how do you hold the shooter and get it by your own at the back? And if you can't do that, they may end up deciding to draw. And that's what they're talking about now.
We're not going to bury there, though. Yeah. We're going to hang. Yeah, but if you hang.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
You think so?
I don't know, man. Your call. I don't mind the hit.
But the hit's there.
It's tricky.
Yeah, it is tricky not to jam.
Well, and she has to drag it. Yeah, right?
You do that, she's probably doing this regardless.
Yeah. I think that's a shot.
So they've elected to play the come around. Now you're trying to come around a rock that's basically almost top 4. You don't want to be behind the tee line.
Okay, if it happens now, I'm not the one.
So deep enough, there's no double.
What?
Going full 4. Yep. You got it.
Skip stones here in 5 in the first for Mandy Selzer.
Close line. Megan, close.
7, 8.
Megan, close. Yes.
Megan. Yep.
Megan.
7.
Hard, Megan.
Gotta go. Full floor. Get it back.
Got to get by your own.
Trying to drag it in.
Hard. Whoa.
Just
papered.
and right down to the button.
A little bit.
At least I think they papered it, did they?
I think it did too.
Probably
but
about like a centimeter.
I think they get away with it. It's one of those ones where,
Not much. Kick it back a little or no?
you know, if you hit it a little thicker, you pop open, you leave the hit and roll underneath. Well, that's still not there. In fact, even after it touched it, she's buried a small piece.
Yeah. Yeah, it worked out just fine.
Yeah, I think so. No, I think we just freeze to it.
I think so.
Yeah, you got it.
So really all Stephanie Schmidt's got is to try to,
what she
and I'm
had.
not going to say follow it down, because to follow it down, you'd have to get the same rub. That's
be
hard
pretty
to do
hard.
once. It's real hard to do it twice.
Basically what she wants to do is follow it down, sit on top, and try to hold her to 1 here.
Yeah, I like that.
I think I knew what you were saying.
Yeah. Just a touch more.
Stephanie Schmidt, her final stone without the hammer. Here in 5.
Don't mind it.
Top four. Okay, line's good. Top 4. All there.
Just line.
Line only. Line's good. Just for line only. Little tap.
Tapping a bit.
See, the trouble with the tap is they bounce off, and
Back 4.
gives her a shot for 2, but
Little tap.
it's got a great line. They're not bouncing.
No.
It's a great shot.
Right down to the 4-foot. And now Mandy Selzer lying 1. Is she gonna come? How is she gonna get her 2?
Well, that's the trouble. It's going to be hard. I mean, she certainly can draw to the edge of the button there with the out turn.
Wide out turn.
Forgot which way we were going here, just looking at the
First
screen.
thing she looked at, and she looked at it again as she got out to the hog line, is can she see any of the outside of that Yellowstone, because she could angle it into the one that was just thrown, but she can't see it.
Yeah.
She looked at it from the house, and then after she put the broom down, she came out, stood and looked at it at the hog line, and
Yeah. But you can see from here, not a lot.
So they'll come around the other way.
Yeah, looking to just bite a piece of button.
You can see a little piece of it.
Yeah, just hang in there. Keeps their spirits up. Yep.
All they want to do is put it on the tee line.
Final stone here in 5.
Gotta go.
Mandy Selzer, their lie 1.
Line's good. Go, Line's good. Keep it coming, Megan.
Megan Selzer and Sarah Sluka. Aaron Barnhart coming in to help out, but it won't be enough.
Okay, one yellow.
So 1 on the board for Mandy Selzer. And as we head towards the break, a 3-1 lead in a must-win game over Michelle Englot. The 2024 Viterra Scotties continue from Tisdale.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, Singler Real Estate, Coldwell Banker Signature, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, SaskTel Max TV, Girl Sask, and Real Cast Media.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. I consider it an honor to be able to give back to our curling community, which has been so good to me. Thank you for supporting Auto Connection and making that possible. I would like to do even more with your help. From now until the Sandra Schmerler Foundation Telethon, Auto Connection will donate 100% of the proceeds of its VIP membership sales to the Sandra Schmerler Foundation. If you've been on the fence about trying our service center out, it's time to call us today.
You put it side by side.
Hello, Susan Lang, and I'm thrilled to be here on Saskatchewan Curling Day, and I'm here with my friend Kenda Richards, longtime curler here in Saskatchewan, highly accomplished, played at all sorts of levels, former world senior champion, and most importantly though, why we're here today, Kenda, is I would love to talk about the Marge Mitchell Award here that is provided at the Scotties. Kenda was a former teammate of Marge Mitchell and is here to explain this award, this prestigious and important award that is provided at the closing ceremonies. Kenda, are you able to give us a little bit of background of history of how this award came about? Tell us a little bit about Marge.
Okay, sure. Marge actually skipped the first Canadian team to ever win a women's world championship. That was in 1980. She curled out of the Cali Club with Nancy Kerr, Shirley McKendry, and Wendy Leach. I used to curl with her before that, but then, I left the team and they won the world championship, which was kind of great. Anyway, Marge died in 1983. She was 35 years old. She died of cancer. So a group of friends and family started the Marge Mitchell Curling Foundation, which did supported a lot of junior curling and a lot of junior curling events. Now all that we do is just simply present the Marge Mitchell Award at the provincial championships. The award is for competitiveness and excellence in performance, team play, sportsmanship, diplomacy on and off the ice. So the curlers get to vote. There's a couple of us that do statistics, so we have an idea of who's curling well and who's not. And then we have a little committee of a couple of people and the officials, etc., who make a decision about who wins the award. The curler vote is quite important in that particular.
If this award has been around for 40 years, there must be a very long list of people that have won. Can you recall a few offhand that have been awarded this Marge Mitchell Award?
Right. The very first time we presented was in 1985, and the provincials were here in Tisdale in the Curling Club. And the very first winner was Jean McLean, who played third for Sheila Rowan, who won the province that year. So since then, this will be the 40th presentation this year. There have been, what did I say? There's been 9 thirds, 3 seconds, and 5 leads that have won it. The rest have been skips. The person who's won the most is Sherry Anderson. Surprise. And the next person who's won the most was Kathy Fallman, or Kathy Teely out of Regina. So there's been lots of skips that have won. There's been lots of great curlers throughout the years, Saskatchewan greats. So it's kind of a neat award to get.
It's definitely an all-star list. Kenda, thank you very much. And we'll all be watching this week, the following week here to see who comes up with the award, and we'll make sure that it's publicized.
Thanks. Thanks very much, Susan.
You're welcome, and thank you very much out there, and everyone, happy Curling Day in Saskatchewan.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
Wide? A little wide. Line's coming now. Line.
Coming out of the 5th end break, yes, Mandy Selzer over Michelle Englot, 3-1. We welcome you back for the 6th end of play here at the Viterra Scotties in Tisdale. Wonderful crowd on hand. The patch is full, and everybody's having a great time on a Friday night. Plenty of scoreboard watching going on as well. We'll check in on some of the other scores. Michelle Englot in a must-win. So is Mandy Selzer. Winner of this game will remain alive. For Michelle, she'll pick up her 3rd win and have a shot at the tiebreaker. For Mandy, she will need a win tonight and tomorrow to get to 3 wins and have that same opportunity. But only one of them will have an opportunity to play on the weekend. In the playoff. Mandy will play on the weekend in the morning.
That's right.
Her final draw will be tomorrow morning.
I was just going to feed Sean a line here because I know he's going to say it, but actually he's not. His point was with Michelle throwing lead rocks but calling the game. She's probably not very happy with her lead, who just threw her corner guard into the rings.
So looking across those scores, everybody who needs to win is winning. And for Jessica Mitchell, who was down 4-0 after the first, has come all the way back. 5 straight points and 4 straight ends. So 5-4 she leads Jana Tisdale now. She got a 2-2 and 3 straight ends of 1 apiece.
I hate that.
Steals in all of them.
It's a slippery game.
Inside out with a 10 is always just...
And as you saw in sheet number 1, handshakes at the break after 5 for Sherry Anderson. 8-1, Amber Holland with the win. She'll pull to 2-2, so we can update those standings. Amber at 2-2. She'll be a little extra early to bed tonight because she'll be back on the ice tomorrow, needing a 3rd win to get into the playoffs. And Sherry Anderson coming out here. You don't see her, but just got a nice round of applause from the crowd here in Tisdale.
Got a curl. 1, 2.
As her 2024 Viterra Scotties comes to an end.
Yep, keep it coming. It'll come. Just get it center. Curl. Hard. Hard. Get it there. Come on in. Keep going. Hard. Get it to center. Keep going. Gotta go. Hard. More. Cross center. A little more. A little more. A little more. A little more. Good job. Good. Sweet. Okay.
Nancy could have switched. We've gotten burnt on guards like that. I know. Where we have switched before and then we over-curl them. Yeah. And it's like, you should have just trusted that it'll curl. The last bit after
probably
we
just for something. What have I done? It felt really I got the same as I got on Sarah's person. So well, that would make sense. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, 9.
Just to let everyone know again, today is the curling day in Saskatchewan. And also on top of that, we have a 50-50 draw that you can get your tickets by going to Curl Sask. The pool is already at $6,880, and all the money goes to help junior curling.
Because we're up by 2.
So, great way to be supportive.
We're up by 2.
Buy your 50-50 tickets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. 10.
Wonderful way to celebrate curling in this province.
Yeah.
Curling Day in Saskatchewan here in Tisdale. Part of the Scotties coming up next month, I believe, for Curling Day in Canada. Melford's going to be a major host for Curling Day in Canada. So the province really embracing and being in the spotlight. Combine that with the Brier coming and the Tankard in a couple of weeks.
Never-ending fun.
Absolutely.
Just don't extend as much. What was the reasoning?
She said she just needed a clean, but we thought she said off.
Needed to think about it?
No, she said...
So one result already finished here early. Amber Holland's at 2-2. Can win tomorrow morning to get to 3-2 and pull even with Penny Barker. Brooklyn Stevenson is the other team with 2 losses and an opportunity to get to 3 wins. She's sitting 1-2.
Hard line. Yep.
She's in action on sheet 3. Needs to win tonight and again tomorrow morning.
Go, go, go.
You're a muscler and
Could roll that one to center. Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
I don't mind.
You could just guard.
I don't mind playing guard.
Yep. Yeah, I guess.
Weight was great. Okay.
Simpler for sure.
Third stones here in 6. Mandy Selzer, line 1. And Aaron Barnhart set to throw.
Yeah, Aaron, you got it.
2, 3, 2. Line's good. Line's on its own. Line's fine. Whoa. How's line? On its own. On its own. 2. Stop. Close, Megan. Megan, yep.
No.
Whoa.
It's gonna stop. 3.
Stop. Just needs to stop.
Overcurl.
No, needs to stop. Stop. Good.
Karen, sometimes we have a taco.
Might have almost left a hole.
The rock, yeah. Damn it.
Michelle seems to think so.
Lots of room.
Yeah. You could drive a truck through there.
Yep. I like that. What'd you get on that? Got it, 90.
And Sarah Englot, a 3-time provincial junior champion.
Whoa! Little up!
Throwing third stones here for Michelle Englot.
Hard ass! Hard, Steph! Go hard!
14.
Now she can navigate her way through that, no problem.
Like I said, it's a huge hole. Nice shot by Sarah.
Great shot. Sitting in front of that shot rock on the button.
Right to it? Thank God. Right to it, Mandy! I finally made a shot.
What?
How deep am I going?
Top 12, I think, is good.
Okay.
Sarah's had a few struggles in this game, but I haven't heard them talk about it yet this end, but they were talking about it last end to perhaps change her rocks.
Yeah. And there certainly could be something about the rocks, but you know what? Sometimes it gets in your head too, and whether there is or there isn't, get rid of them, and so you can believe in what you're throwing again.
Hard line!
Which, you know, it brings up an interesting point, though, for that Englot team. If you're going to switch stones out, a lot of times you like to switch that stone, give it to the lead, but you never give it to the skip. So what do you do when the lead is the skip?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, wait with
Well, now the hole's not there.
The hole's not there, and that little chisel on the yellow, the red runback's not there either.
Yeah. And the Selzer team is shot rock back there.
That's one lonely yellow or red stone up in the.
A lot of yellows out front.
A lot of yellows.
Wow.
Like to not just make the double peel here, but perhaps spin up.
That's good.
Don't think that's the one she was trying to hit first.
No.
It might be a little chisel.
Yeah, we do. I was going to say it's ours.
I'll just throw like a 3.
She wants to come behind for weight. Yeah, just worry about the risk of taking off and opening it up.
Got too little of ice.
I agree. No, I think this is right for center line.
I think she wants you to
Well,
take
I gotta
away
get
the
by.
you know?
Yeah. Okay, so
That's tricky to get in.
90.
Skip stones now here in 6.
Tolerance is definitely ready.
Feels more like a top 12 weight.
Good
Get
straight
around there,
number
everyone.
too, but you're thinking you want to take away both runs. Is that the logic?
Yeah, well, I would like to throw top 12.
All right, man, you got it.
Might be a little chisel.
Starting our run. Okay, let's get the line right. We don't open it too much.
90's your weight then.
What she's doing. Coming around ours.
In that 9.5.
The first from Mandy Selzer and her rink out of Balgony in the Balgony Curling Club.
Line's fine.
Lots of room.
Line's good. 4. Clean.
Close.
Close, yes. Yes, line.
Yep. Yeah, line.
Hard line.
Yeah, line.
Hard line. Gotta go.
Line.
Hard.
Hard line.
Hard.
Hard. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Go, go, go.
Just
Chip it off.
rubs off the red stone.
Not going.
Close for weight, Mandy.
Really nice weight.
Okay.
Really nice.
Now where do you go? Play the double run, I guess.
A little bit earlier.
I'm seeing the L, actually.
Yeah, I saw that.
Whatever you want to throw here, whichever turn. Can be sitting too buried to make this one.
Really good. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Almost straight back.
For sure, yeah. There's ways you can do this. I mean, straight back, slightly off nose. You can split those ones in the rings. Oh, you got so many options.
Okay.
First stone upcoming here for Stephanie Schmidt.
Trailing by 2, she really needs this. Even if you only manage to stick one of them, but if you don't make something here, I'm not sure you're going to have a shot for 2.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Hard.
Hard, Sarah. Hard, Sarah.
Trying to hold the line.
Great
And
job.
got it. Ran it back, and you've got 2 now under coverage.
Yeah, Steph is always very close on those. She's made some big shots like that this weekend.
I know. Okay, gotta get a piece of the 4.
And didn't leave any kind of port at all either, so and he's going to have to play the draw around the wide side. And I think the best she can do is probably hold her to a chance for 2.
All right. Should be able to chase something here if she gets in for the second shot. I don't think she's getting in for shot. Yeah.
You have to think, Mandy's trying to do, if you just come around the guard and sit kind of cornered to the shot stone, and then there won't be anything that Stephanie could chase, but she'll have the edge of the forefoot to get her deuce.
Final stone without the hammer for Mandy Selzer. Up 2 here in 6.
Line good. Hard. Yep, line. Room.
To make the corner freeze, this is going to have to really curl after it gets by the guard.
Come on, Megan, go hard. Come on, quick. Hard.
First one's got to get by the guard.
Just got by. And now where will it finish? Will it stop in time?
Sit down.
And it's going to be dangerously close to second shot. They're going to look at it.
Wasn't much the sweepers could do about that when they had to get it by.
I think I heard them say 2 red, but I'm not sure.
I don't even want to guess.
Yeah. Well, you know what? They're just gonna.
Oh, I'll guess red, but only because I saw one broom point at it. I'm not sure whose it was, but
Yeah, I'm guessing red as well. So draw for 3.
I was going to say, if you're playing the same shot, that yellow might get bumped back, but you don't want to be that close to the guard.
Yeah,
you don't need
need
to. You just need to be in the forefoot.
Yeah.
Came off the outside one. Came off the wrong one.
That way, yeah.
Final stone here from Stephanie Schmidt.
I'd say we're all there right now. Back 8! Back line!
well, you're playing it now.
Yeah, it's not what you want to hear, and it's got a long way to curl, too.
Back 8 might have been optimistic. This looks like it's going to hit the bumper fairly hard.
They're going to take a look at it.
Well, Michelle said 2 and just waited for them to confirm.
One of those, I'll say it and they'll agree.
But they didn't.
They're going to measure.
They're going to measure.
So 1 for sure, maybe 2. They're hoping to get 3.
Yeah.
But that won't be the case.
Big measure when you look at it that way. You're hoping to get 3 and you may only get 1.
Yeah, that'd be quite the turn of events.
1 for sure. This is for 2. 1 red. Yeah.
There's a good look at it.
Oh, that's perfect. I think my
It's 2 red.
That it is.
So 2 on the board after 6. We're tied at 3. Michelle Englot and Mandy Selzer in a must-win game for both back here in Tisdale at the Viterra Scotties.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
Tied at 3 as we head to the 7th end. Michelle Englot and Mandy Selzer, both teams needing a win tonight. Only one available. Darren Dupont, Kim Otson, Sean Joyce, Susan Lang with you here at the Viterra Scotties, providing you all the coverage. And coming up at the end of the game, start thinking about it. The Boston Pizza Player of the Game will be awarded.
If we don't award it because it's too much of a tie, do we just get it?
I think there'd probably be a formal protest.
Oh, okay.
Set. Yep. Clean.
I'm thinking a Boston Pizza would taste good about now.
Whoa, whoa.
That'd be a perfect place to go right about now.
Yeah, really.
Well, no, I don't think we.
Can we just like this? And
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we put a roll on and then we'll go up front.
Yeah.
Go up front. Nice one, Sarah. Yeah, good throw. 10.
Michelle Englot.
Clean.
Well, tie game, and
We're
we're back to a few open hits.
Okay. We can throw our corner now. Just a little firm.
There's the corner guard.
Like a good 10, but.
Yeah, the rollout allows this opportunity now. Megan Selzer.
Yeah.
Pardon me, it's still
Yeah,
Sarah throwing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can throw the corner guard and not have to worry about ignoring anything in the middle.
There he goes.
Sarah Sluka.
Did you get her time? We're going to be guarding that one last.
Just needing this to slow down.
What do you want to do? Just leave it. I didn't feel
And it'll
heavy
sail
or,
into the
heavy
12 foot.
Keeping up with it, you know? Yeah. 9-5 out here. Okay. Shoot. Not bad. I went forever. Yeah, I really did. Had a 91 on it. 9-5! Whoa. 9-5!
Hard, Steph.
Abby Williamson in her 9th provincial Scotties. Hit and the roll out.
Make sure we hit it. Okay, Ash. Same side? Yep.
So going the same way, asking for the corner again.
She'll likely continue to throw the corner guard on that side if that's the shot she's playing, and I think she's probably assuming Michelle will peel it. It's Michelle Englot, so I'm not sure she will. But you're playing it over that way, thinking if your opposition is going to peel it, they run the risk of jamming it on that red one and perhaps putting it into the rings for you.
Yeah, the red one that's out of the rings, but at the back there. Right there.
Yep, even 60 is probably okay as well. Okay.
I pulled back a bit.
Okay. Tight! Tight!
Okay, just up front. Easy. Just to here.
Tell them what she should do, what I thought I should throw. Something.
Had a girl, Ash.
Tomorrow morning, our final draw gets underway, and then the open draw in the afternoon won't be open. That is reserved for tiebreakers. It'll happen in the middle of the day, and then we'll get into our page playoff tomorrow night.
You're pretty sure there's going to be tiebreakers?
I think he's trying to use our special power. He was looking at the scenarios earlier thinking there is a way it could work out where there aren't any. So let's say we'll be here for tiebreakers.
I was envisioning an afternoon of team building.
Ah.
I had some activities planned.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to come to fruition. We're going to be here tomorrow afternoon. Update over on sheet number 2, Susan Lang.
Well, Jessica Mitchell, after that slow first end start, has carved away a 5-4 lead playing the 6th end. Janet Tisdale has a draw here for a piece of the 8-foot to outcount those 3 12-foot rocks, and it is sliding and sliding right through the rings for another steal for the Jessica Mitchell team. She now has an 8-4 lead, seriously overcoming that deficit from the first end.
4-0 for Janet Tisdale after the first end. That's 8 straight points, including 4 straight ends stealing.
You know, I've seen this happen once. It was by accident. A team, the one team scored, so the other team should have had last rock, but they weren't thinking and they jumped into the hacks first and through. Well, once you do that, the rotation stays that way. On that sheet, with how good Hammer's been, you might want to think about just getting in the hacks and throw and give the hammer away. It's only been 2 points scored with the hammer on that sheet.
That's really interesting. At this level, could that happen? Like, legally?
It was a provincial juniors that it happened at. Yes. Yeah, it can happen. In fact, I won't go so far as to name names, but I'll tell you another thing about that. There's a player on the sheet. There's a player on the
name names.
Player on the sheet tonight that was involved in that game, the one that I saw. Don't go checking and trying to figure out who. You know, it wasn't Michelle.
Back 4. Round. Do it. Little tap. Tap. Back 8. Back 12. Yeah, I think so. Gotta try. Back 4. What did I throw? 81. Okay. Good.
So here in the 7th,
Can you get second?
Mandy Selzer has the hammer in a tie game,
Behind the tee line, they're coming here.
throwing the yellow stones, but right now, Michelle Englot lying 1.
What's that? I should have started earlier. Yeah, I know, because at its breaking point, you hit and roll. I doubt she's not helpful for cleaning. No. She's questioning if we were there. Huh? I'm like, we are. She didn't think we were there? Even I knew we were.
They like the hits. They're too scared to say it out loud. 10.
Bit of a change of the call from the other end. Mandy originally called come around. I guess she's thinking they're all behind the tee line. Let's beat them around to this one around the center guard. Call from the other end is let's just play the hit. Mandy said, okay.
You like a timeout?
Well, they looked at the hit first, but
Timeout.
the part that's been scaring them about that is you're just putting everything behind the tee line, and you know that Michelle Englot's going to draw one in front of the tee line.
Yeah, that's the
cover.
the problem with the hit. Yeah.
So Mandy will take the timeout, take a longer look at this.
I think they are too. So that's a problem. To me, this is. And then I'll never get her out, so it might be the.
But then they're just coming here.
Just coming here. The draw is probably the better, hey?
Yes.
And then she comes there, then what are we doing? Right.
That's the trouble.
Like, you might not get another opportunity to move that. I think we gotta go there. This might bring in more than 2. And we got 2 paths. What do you like, Ken?
I actually like coming to the top of the button.
Okay.
Draw.
Sure.
Right in front of this red one.
Okay.
You know she's going to draw to that yellow one anyway, right?
Yeah.
But at least then, if she does that, at least we'll have this to do whatever.
Do you sort of tree it and go right here?
Right in front of this red line. Right there.
I don't like it.
She won't get rid of it.
If she goes for the double, double yellow, fine. She'll roll out this red line.
It's better than there.
Okay, yeah. That's
Yep.
true. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'd like to be perfectly there, right dead in front of that red.
Shot rock, though.
It doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to be shot yet.
No, it probably should be.
Would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So into the 4-foot, top of the button.
Yeah, and Ken brought them an idea that they hadn't considered yet. They looked at coming around the guard with the draw. The problem then is Michelle comes down and sits on the stone at the back 4-foot that would be open. Well, you don't need to bury. You could come around.
Okay.
Or come to the top 4-foot. Then she can't get around. And really, because of the 2 stones at the back of the 4-foot, she can't get the top one out. If you put it right at the top of the 4-foot, she can move it to the back.
Pretty close there.
The one that I'm a little surprised they didn't discuss is peel a guard.
Line's okay.
You're trying to play it in behind what is essentially a center guard behind the tee line
Hard
with
line.
last rock.
Yep.
Hard line. Hard. No, wait. Full forward. Gotta go. Hard. No. 2, 3. Hard. Yep, hard. Chip it. Hard, Megan. Come on, Megan. Hard. Okay, stop.
And that would be your.
Leave another
what do you-
center guard is really
What do you
not-
call that on the alphabet? This is way down on your alphabet.
You're getting way
FG.
down, yeah.
Yeah, I think even farther than that, maybe. All right, leaving the Englot team now a chance to come around top button.
Did you like that? Yep. I sure didn't hate it. I really didn't like that.
Like it was just really hopeful that they jam, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure have. Good throw of your stuff. Let's go. You got it like you can.
Skip stones here in 7. And the first from Stephanie Schmidt.
Okay, line's good. Top floors. Line's good. Top floor. T. Just for weight. Yes. Hard serve. Line only.
Sarah
Okay,
England.
Bye. Bye. Just to here.
You got it by.
Make it good. Gotta go.
And now take it right down.
Good.
Very nice.
Right to the top of the 4-foot, just outside the button.
Nice swing. Had a girl.
You got a couple of guards up there you can run back. The problem is the natural angle to make the double on the reds is coming into your yellow at the side of the 4-foot.
Yeah.
I think it goes a little
You could almost make the shot you're looking for and still leave them sitting too.
the ones that we
Well, you
where
could.
made the freeze where we put middle of 8
Hair high.
and then you go a little bit further out and it swings in a little bit harder.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
In fact, and this is where you're going to talk about me jinxing everybody, there's a way you could run this in and leave them sitting 3.
I was just looking at that, but I was going to say, don't say it. We've got a bit of a bad record happening.
The first from Mandy Selzer.
You gotta
She
play
has
the
the
right
hammer
one. That's all
here in
she's got.
7. But in a tiny bit of trouble.
Sarah! Shooter! Roll the shooter! Up!
In off her own, removes the back red. But still, it's Michelle Englot line 2 here without.
Good try, Manny.
Well, and didn't get the shooter off either.
Center.
No.
Yeah. I think so.
Might have enough of a hole she
thinking,
could come
like,
through and
here.
make a play on shot,
You're
but I
gonna be a
don't
little
think she'd
bit
get the
shorter.
second stone.
Yeah.
Does the double still go into theirs?
Oh, there's a better look at it.
Well, maybe she could get right to the nose.
Okay.
Stephanie's just trying to plug the hole anyway.
Yeah.
With a minimum sweep of top four. So yeah, that 60 is really, really close.
Yeah.
Final stone for Stephanie Schmidt and Team Englot without the hammer.
Little tight, little tight.
We're tight.
Tight. Tight. Top 12. Top 12.
Wait.
Okay, yep.
Top 12.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
We're
Sarah.
almost top 8. Top
Whoa,
8.
whoa.
Ooh.
Came right through.
Okay.
And did it leave a hole? Did it curl enough?
We should have just got second shot or third shot.
Ah.
Yeah.
Boy, you'd have to throw an absolute bullet, but it might be there.
Yeah, it looks like they're just...
But it's against a steel at 2, trying to negotiate a skinny little port.
So try and bring it in for their single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super fast.
Kind of what I initially thought.
Try the run.
Well, I
That's
just
what you like
feel-
right now.
Yeah, seems like a long way to come.
Thinking about the run from here.
What do you
Just need edge of back.
It is for 3 if you could make the run double.
The run's not easy.
Or you
Neither
give
is
up
the draw.
steal,
The run's not easy, but neither is the draw.
It's kind of whatever you're feeling at this point.
She's going to go down and take another look at it.
It's worth a shot, too. Maybe I was thinking the run.
That's
You like
up
the
to
draw?
I like the draw, but
Okay.
This wasn't a
Back
check
to the
swing. This
draw.
was stepping off the mound because you don't like the pitch.
okay.
Well, you know, the problem that she's got here, you look at that guard, it's 6 inches off the center line. She's got to get back to the button, so she's got to
85.
fairly tight by the guard, and you sure can't afford to flirt with it. You rub the guard, it's a steal at 2. It's probably there. It's not. It can't look easy from the hacks.
Final stone here in 7 for Mandy Selzer. A draw against 2 red stones.
Oh, let it work. Mine's good.
8.
Wait close.
Yep.
7.
Yes. Line on me. Hard. Gotta go.
Sarah Sluka, Megan Selzer on the sweep.
Sarah, can you curl it?
Yep.
Now they're off. It's by the guard. Now trying to get it across, kind of move it. And it'll slide right past them both. And a steal of 2 for Michelle Englot here in 7. An all-important Friday night game. 5-3 Englot with the lead as we go to the 8th here at the Viterra Scotties in Tisdale.
A lot of time.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Did you know we've moved to a massive new location in Sutherland? Let me show you around. We've combined sales, service, glass, and detailing into one automotive superstore. Whether you want to fix, maintain, or spruce up your ride, or trade it in for something fresh, we've got the team, the services, the inventory, and the financing to help you with any of your automotive needs.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by SaskTel, proud sponsor of the men's tankard.
Downtown Tisdale, Friday night. 2 on the board for Michelle Englot. It was a steal in 7. And now all of a sudden, advantage Englot. 5-3 they lead as we go to the 8th.
And a nice draw by Michelle right on the top button.
Sarah Sluka throwing lead stones for Mandy Selzer. She played in the 2012 Scotties Tournament of Hearts with Michelle Englot,
You were so close.
winning a provincial championship. So a little familiarity between these two teams, taking it back.
That's right.
Yeah, we're all there. I like green.
Oh, trust me, it's a small curling world.
I got a 30.
Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of connections.
It's
a lot of
fast.
former
Yeah.
teammates.
And Michelle's played with a few people.
Yeah, I'm surprised Sean hasn't jumped in on that one, but yeah. Yeah, well,
We said every time.
she's had a long career.
Absolutely. It's bound to happen.
Yep.
We're due for one now. Well, yeah. If I could make a shot, then I feel nice.
And her second lead stone.
Good if you're to it. Good if you're to it. To it. A bit.
Little tap.
Okay, no bounce. No bounce. Just a curl.
Sorry. I know, it's just how are you regenerating too? Kind of hard to roll. It's taking my grip around this. Yeah.
Nine five.
Well, Mandy's not in a bad spot as the hammer here in 8. If she can find a way to get her 2 here. As you say, controlling the hammer in the even ends.
Yeah, yeah.
Find a way
but
to force
yeah,
in 9.
no, yeah, you're right. You force them to 1 and 9, and
In front of theirs.
you have hammer, 1 down, play in 10, which is a good position.
But outside of the last 2 ends,
That I
you know,
don't
with
mind.
Michelle getting 2 in each of them,
Yeah.
points really have been at a premium for the most part.
That's right. Yep.
I can hit. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
I really like that.
Guess can't hit it yet.
I don't like that they're shot, but I don't mind that we have something to work with. Can't count. It's getting late for me. That's what we need.
Abby Williamson with her first here.
It's running a little, hey? Try, sir. Okay, whoa. Okay.
Okay. Gonna tap it. Yeah.
Update from sheet number 2 in that 8-4 game, Susan. Where are we at now?
Jenna Tisdale team is trying everything in order to generate some points, but Mitchell's team's not allowing anything. What they've left here is an open draw against 2. Tisdale needs a little piece of the forefoot here. It's trying to slow down. Jenna Hope gets on it right now and still sweeping away. It might have just gone a little bit too far there. I think that exactly the one that Carla Knack had just indicated. Looks like it's another steal for the Jessica Mitchell team, 9-4 after 7 ends.
Crazy how things can change. We thought that game was going in a completely different direction.
After the steal of 4 in the first end, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they give you 5 free guards. It can be really tough to defend any kind of a lead. And if you, we are not watching the games, so we don't know what happened. But if Tisdale's team started playing full-out defense for the first couple of ends and they creep back in, and now you got to turn around and play draws again. And you know we've all seen it happen where it's tough to turn it around again.
I like a draw.
Just want to draw in here?
Yep.
Here's a good look at our sheet. Pretty wide open here now. Selzer having last rock, going around the corner.
Mine's good. All there, 7. 8.
Megan Selzer making her 8th appearance. The provincial Scotties throwing second stones.
Need a wick? Gotta stop. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And it's just going to sail past and out the back end.
You know you're in a little bit of trouble when you ask if you need a wick. The rushers tell you, yep, and you're 6 inches by the guard. That's You need a wick? Yep. Well, you're not getting one, so.
Yeah. Oh, wick on what?
Clean. Throw your back out. Step. A little bit. Good, Sarah. Nice throw.
Sarah England's first and gets rid of the yellow in the back 12.
Okay, we know this fast. Let's make this. Aaron, what did I throw? 80 when I got. So you had to throw 90. What's the tax? Like 95?
Well, and like they said, you know this is fast. It's the time of game where it'll keep sliding in the wings here.
I thought it was coming. It took a little bit.
Mine's good.
We gotta drag it. Gotta go wait.
Mine's nice. Whoa, take a look. Whoa, whoa. Lots of room.
Oh,
Megan's
Whoa,
on.
here it goes.
Whoa.
It's gotta go along.
Lots of room. Just top 12. Full 12.
Deeper than that. 8 foot.
No,
Fair bit of room by the guard.
Leave it high.
So it'll just hang out there, and Michelle Englot not leaving anything in play.
There's a good look at it. You can see air, all plus.
That's a quick spot though. It's a very good spot. I threw in my head.
And the second stone from Sarah England.
I'm saying when I threw. I thought 80 would be good in that spot. I know it's fast.
Her third provincial Scotties.
Knife it. I was like, don't underthrow it, Megan. A little bit more.
Hard step.
Go. Going this way.
That'll jam on the red one. That was buried there in the 12 foot.
Yeah, bit of a mistake there and an opportunity handed back.
Yeah.
No, that's for me. No, just back.
They have the option to try to split the rings and sit two and try to make sure they're deuced. They're going to try one more time to get around that corner guard. If you could bury, you don't need to bury all of it, bury half perhaps, and
Top 12. Top 12.
there might still be a chance to put 3 on the board here.
Whoa.
The downside of this one, the risk here is if you leave air again, you might leave a double and
Just leave it go.
your opportunity for 2 might be gone.
Go now.
Just
Really, the weight on both of those draws pretty good, and they're not close to getting buried.
No.
I think it's you're starting to bigger.
Yeah.
It's about to get good.
So get rid of it. If you can get them both, that'll be a bonus.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
they're
we're
going to,
not
it definitely will be
crossing.
a bonus, but they'll be playing it.
We got to hit it just smidge
They're
on
going
that
to play it
side.
and
the
call it
line's
all
there.
day. What's that?
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, absolutely, it's there. Yeah.
With hers, they sort of just like they do. Yours did come up a little bit at the end. Way back. But it still came back. Okay.
Just
Definitely.
Skip stones here in 8. And Stephanie Schmidt with her first.
Yep.
Trying to get it all the way there. Got one and won't pick up the second one.
Try. No. Good way.
Just missed the back one.
Other side.
Okay. Which way?
Now that one yellow stone is shot and
Yeah.
in behind.
Yeah. They're just going to separate these, throw to the other side of the house.
What? You like that? What? At this point, yeah, after last end, I think let's keep something simpler. Okay, we gotta be second shot though. Yeah, 8 foot.
Needs to be second shot, needs to make sure she's deep
Alright.
enough that she doesn't leave a double.
Yeah.
This is always The tricky part of these is you don't throw a lot of draws to the back of the 8-foot on purpose, but if you leave this at the front of the 8-foot, there's a long crosshouse double possibility. We've seen Steph throw the big weight already. She can make that if you leave it for her. And she's got no reason not to try it.
Mine's good. Weight's good. Let it work. Mine's good.
First stone from Mandy Selzer here in 8.
Sarah, drop. Key line. 7. Oh, not curling. Not curling.
Can you be back here? Not really slowing down either.
Where?
Yep, 7.
T line. Gotta stop.
Just leave it. Okay, man. Good. Okay, good.
It's a good spot.
Yeah, like I think we just
And so now what does Michelle and Stephanie have left?
we just hit and
I think
flop.
you got to
Quite
just hit
frankly,
that
just-
rock and
Yeah, that's back there.
Just eliminate.
Just
yeah.
give her her 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Even T line's a little hard. Man, this mic pack is something. Everybody's just watching me hike my pants up.
Yeah, that play was nice.
She'll look to hit just a little bit on the center line side, roll in to be shot rock, and at least force Mandy to make a play on it. She's at the back of the house. She wouldn't have a ton of room to roll. This red stone at the top of the 12-foot is all the way into 12-foot, so put something where if she rolls 2 feet, it might be too far.
Final stone without the hammer for Stephanie Schmidt.
Close. Close,
And Team Englot, their final game of the round robin tonight.
Whoa. 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 Yep.
Hit.
Good, Steph.
Little roll over.
Oh, look at the ice.
And now an opportunity for 2 for Mandy Selzer to tie this up with her final stone in 8.
Sorry, man. 10.
10.
I think Aaron was just checking there to see if they dead jam on the back, if they still get their 2, and I think they do.
I was looking at that too, and
Yeah.
thinking the same thing, but it looks like there's enough room back there.
Yeah.
They've got one more round robin game tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Janet Tisdale will be the opponent. Needing a win tomorrow morning, following a win tonight to have any shot at the playoff.
10. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Oh!
Her final stone
Sarah, gotta go.
Hard, Sarah.
here in the
Gotta
8th.
go. Hard, Sarah. Push it.
Sarah, gotta go.
Hard, Sarah.
Get off of that line.
The hit,
Okay, good.
and it'll stick around for 2. After giving up a pair in back-to-back ends, Mandy Selzer gets 2 of her own, and we're tied at 5. And we'll head to the 9th end
Okay.
here in Tisdale at the Viterra Scotties.
We're tied up with.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Have you heard about our unique VIP program? It's only $49 a year and gives you amazing discounts for all the vehicles in your household. 20% off labor, 10% off parts, 25% off tires, free windshield stone chip repairs, and much more. Complimentary vehicle washes and shuttle service, SGI accredited for auto glass, and some of the best auto detailing in Canada, making automotive easy, affordable, and honest for you at Saskatoon Auto Connection.
know if I'm right on this. 5-5, we go to the 9th end. Michelle Englot and Mandy Selzer in a must-win game on a Friday night. Both these teams alive for the Page playoff, but needing a win. Only one will stay alive after tonight. Michelle Englot and her ring dropping their first 2 games of the provincial Scotties, but they've stormed back with 2 straight wins, trying to make it 3 tonight. Meanwhile, we have handshakes over on sheet 2. Jessica Mitchell with a 10-4 win over Janet Tisdale. So Jessica Mitchell joins Robin Silvernagel as the 2 teams with 3-2 records in Pool B. Michelle Englot can join them tonight. Mandy Selzer can join them tomorrow if she wins tonight and tomorrow morning.
That's right, but they can't both join her.
They cannot.
Clean it. Yep. Just clean. Whoa.
Good bounce back game for the Mitchell team after we had them in our feature this afternoon. They really struggled against the Ackerman team. Could have had a chance to actually put themselves in first place in the pool. Had a short turnaround and then a good bounce back.
After the first
What we
end.
didn't want to do.
No, that's a good point, Sean.
Yeah, because if we get the front, that's, yeah. Just tack. Zeros.
Well, and Curl Sask will be posting all of the scores and all of the draws, and that will be your official place for tiebreakers and all the rest. So make sure you check out Curl Sask online. We can tell you Jessica Mitchell, though, did beat both Michelle Englot and Robin Silvernagel in the round robin.
All you can. All you can.
So that's something important to remember.
Sure is.
Keep going. Keep going.
Michelle
And
sliding
Robin
by
Silvernagel
there.
lost to both Jessica Mitchell and Michelle Englot in the round robin.
Sorry, Steph.
Above the tee line.
So I would imagine that the Silvernagel team looking for Mandy Selzer to win tonight.
I imagine.
5-6. Line's good. Line's nice.
And it's going to come right down to the wire. If they're watching, they're going to be staying up late.
5.
Yeah.
Room.
5-5 here in the 9th.
6. Room. Aaron drop. Here. Pull 4. Easy. Yep. Go, go, go. Hard. Little bit. Little bit. Gotta go. Hard. 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 That's good.
And setting up nicely for the Selzer team, but 5 rocks have been thrown. So
Michelle counted to 5 this time.
Yeah.
So Ashley Williamson going to start taking some of those out.
Yep.
It's lined up where she could actually get all 3 of them moving.
1, 2, 3. And one out the side. And the other will hang around on the 12 foot. Nicely done from Ashley Williamson.
What was that?
With great power. That one wasn't a jinx, so you're not going to give me too much flack for that. That was a pretty good shot. It doesn't get the 3rd one out, but gets it off the center line. The only guard in play now belonging to Michelle Englot, something she can run back on her own.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Hard line. Hard. Hard.
Megan Selzer
Hard. Hard. What's there? Push.
with Aaron Barnhart and Sarah Sluka
Really good. Hard.
trying to drag this as far as they
Keep
can.
Going. Keep going. Come on. Make it good. Hard. 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 Hard.
Won't get past the one out front.
Good sweep, you guys.
Hank, we gotta play this. What do you guys like?
It's a tough double peel without just leaving your shooter right there and leaving the same situation you were just facing.
Time
to break a bit earlier too.
They're going to discuss.
Oh.
I just don't think we can get them both. Yeah.
So if you're not going to get them both, what's the next best option?
Well, you might look at splitting the red one into the
No,
rings.
that'll go easy.
You essentially get rid of one of the guards and get 2 in there.
Yeah, that's.
You could hit the one in the 12-foot.
You could look at the way
What
they're
they're
hitting
looking
it
at
too.
is trying to hit basically the middle of the 2. You're going to leave your shooter as a guard, but you might be able to drive one towards that stone in the 12-foot.
Yep.
The red one's just a sliver higher than the yellow. If you throw this with some weight, hit the red a little thick, your shooter's never going to leave, but you might be able to spin up and over to the corner a little bit. That's still better than leaving it on the center line. This is close. There you go.
That
That's
works
a better
out pretty
situation
well
for you. Good thing you called her down to ask what she wanted to throw.
Yep. We're hitting that, eh? Yeah. Okay. Clean throw. 10.
Ashley Williamson so good on those.
Yeah, she's had a strong game too.
Yeah.
10. No, off. Megan, you're going to have to try. Can I? Yep, go Megan. Hard.
And into third stones now, and Aaron Barnard.
Hard. Right up.
We could also take the straighter turn, Maddie.
So what is it that they didn't want to have happen in the 9th end, Sean?
We didn't actually talk about that yet, but for the Selzer team, the result they didn't want here was a blank end. They'd take a single point either way, but for Michelle Englot, she'd take a deuce. She'll take a blank. Right now it's setting up for the possibility of a blank. So they peel their own guard. If you can carry this through for the blank now, you've got last rock in a tie game going home. If you could ask her before the game, where would you like to be? She'll tell you she'd be just happy with that.
You bet.
Mine's good. Room. Mine's nice. Keep it coming. What? Switch.
Well, this end really changed when Ashley Williamson used both of her shots to really clear everything up.
Yeah.
Tight. That's good. Good. Nice. Good job, guys. Good way, Darren. Nice one, Aaron. Sorry. That's good.
Nice peel by Sarah.
These can be a little bit demoralizing too when you're the team that's trying to steal or trying to play the comeback here, because you set up, you throw the guard, which takes about 25 seconds to get down the other end, and by the time you've got your gripper on at the other end, the guard's already gone, and you got to throw another one.
We're in. 6, 7. Okay. Ooh.
Thought I heard 6-7, which means this isn't a guard. It's not 6-7 either.
So I hope it's a 6-7.
Well, it's almost like I hope it's not 11.
What did I throw?
It's a 10. Yeah.
It does come to rest in the back 12-foot, but now Stephanie will look to hit this right on the nose. And then with an exchange of hits, she wouldn't have long to roll out for the blank. But Do you hit it with the next one, or do you freeze? Blank's no good for you.
No, I know. I actually like the freeze. Why not?
Well, exactly. The blank's no good for you. Maybe she jams it. Stephanie might want to just roll this out, not give her that opportunity.
Yep.
Yep.
First of 2 for Stephanie Schmidt.
Hard, Sam.
Right up.
Keep going. You got it. Go, go, go.
Right up, sir.
Keep going.
Dead. Good sweep.
Didn't
Right on the
like they
nose.
were trying, or didn't throw it like they were trying to roll out.
No, and I
Mandy
don't think
not
Mandy.
even thinking about the freeze.
No.
Yeah.
There are a lot of teams that I would see play the freeze here.
You're so super.
You're not getting anything with a blank edge. You're 60-40, but I mean, unless you're really worried that you don't know the line, which you shouldn't be, it's right on center line. If you're worried that you could end up off it altogether and give up a chance for 2, that's the only reason I could think of not to play the freeze here.
The blank would be slightly better than giving up 2. Yeah, you're thinking about it. It's that kind of a decision.
There are teams that would probably tell you they'd rather be 2 down. I mean, you watch the Briar and the Scotties, and teams will play really hard for that last rock in the extra inning, or in the 10th inning. There are teams that will tell you.
Because that would be the reason for the freeze attempt.
Yeah. Well, you don't want the blank. The blank is
anything but a blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Even to give up 2, in a lot of cases, you'll feel like you got a better chance to score 2 in 10 than necessarily to steal. And because you're going to be playing offensively, because you're going to probably split the rings, 3s happen in the 5 rock free guard zone. 3s happen in the 10th all the time. Now a steal of 1 is not outside the realm of possibility either, but it doesn't leave you a lot of room for error. 1 missed guard. Don't get the lineup right and leave a double peel.
Final stone here in 9 for Stephanie Schmidt.
Clean, yep. Clean, yep. Clean. Out of girl.
And she'll get the blank. So fill your drinks and settle in. We got a big 10th end on the way in a tie game here on a Friday night. A must-win game for both Michelle Englot and Mandy Selzer at the Viterra Scotties.
Really nice throw.
We know farming isn't an 8-to-5 business. That's why we want to give you the tools to do business anywhere, anytime. With My Viterra, you have a powerful tool at your fingertips to stay connected no matter where you are. Create online contracts, receive customized alerts, view your account information, and access grain prices in real time. Talk to your rep today and find out more about how you can harness the power of My Viterra, keeping you connected in real time. This is My Viterra.
Viterra's world-leading, fully integrated agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply sustainable, traceable, and quality-controlled agricultural products. We'd like to recognize Viterra's ongoing support to curling in Saskatchewan through funding youth and school clinics, as well as other programs, and of course, the Women's Provincial Championship. Thank you, Viterra, for everything you've done and continue to do for curling in Saskatchewan.
We go to the 10th end here at the Viterra Scotties. Some quick bonus action as they just start the 10th end on our feature sheet. We slide next door to sheet number 3. Brooklyn Stevenson at 1 and 2 against Shirley Orsted. And for Brooklyn Stevenson, she's needing a win to get to 2 and 2, which will give her a chance to win tomorrow morning and create a tiebreaker.
We have a very sort of messy end going here. Brooklyn Stevenson needs to get the 2 points for the win. Shirley Orested has had those 2 red rocks in the back of the forefoot sitting there most of the end. They've been guarding those ones, and none of the run-in peels for the Stevenson team have worked out where they've moved anything off of that forefoot. As a result, we had 2 more red rocks put on onto the center line here, guarding those reds. Brooklyn Stevenson on her first one has just had the wide out turned her draw, and it went to the back of the forefoot and bounced off just a little bit. They're all looking to see who is shot rock. Cheryl Lee Orsted is now throwing her final stone. I believe she's trying to come right into the pocket. She might have been calling the guard.
She thought was shot. You're in a different position than us, Susan. To me, it looks like the one at the top of the forefoot might be shot rock, and if it is, she could be just guarding the draw path here.
What was that? You got a 4 out of 3 on that. Little more. Ash.
Well, just 1 shot remaining. What really is available to get 1?
Well, I think she can come to the one that she just threw to get her single point here. If she catches the curl. There's a big pocket if you ever get past that one in the top forefoot.
That's fine, yeah.
Brooklyn just threw this shot and just needs to take about 6 inches off of the weight.
Thanks. All right, clean end.
1 more step back, ladies.
Yeah, they're just blocking the forefoot there on us.
So it looks like full forefoot will get Brooklyn Stevenson the single point to tie.
Good girl.
She got the blank in the 9th end that she wanted so that she would be in this position coming home.
Final stone. Needing a single.
Pressure's picked it up at about the halfway point. You see them coming into the shot now and now backing away a little bit. This is going to have to curl.
Will it curl in?
Clean.
And a little bit heavy, and it goes right by everything, and we'll see who's got shot. It looks like handshakes there. Steal for Cheryl Lee Orested. I don't know if it's 1 or 2 points, but it won't matter. It is a win for Cheryl Lee and a very devastating loss for the Stevenson team.
So it really cleans up and clears up the situation in Pool A. Nancy Martin, we know, has the 1 seed at 5-0. Penny Barker is sitting at 3-2. And tomorrow morning, Amber Holland with an opportunity sitting at 2-2. A win tomorrow morning will create a tiebreaker with Penny Barker. As we join you back on our featured sheet here in the 10th end, can also tell you that if Michelle Englot wins this, because of Jessica Mitchell's win earlier tonight, they would meet in a tiebreaker tomorrow afternoon, and Robin Silvernagel, our defending champion, will be out, even though she's at 3-2, based on head-to-head results. So Robin Silvernagel likely watching and needing a Mandy Selzer win tonight.
Whoa. Roll, Sarah.
It was really complicated about 2.5 hours ago. It's starting to come into clarity now.
That's right.
While we were watching the update on the other sheet, they got through the first 5 over here, so she was able to peel the guard right away as soon as we came back, and then she noses it.
And we join you right into third stones. And Aaron Barnard. And so with it being so clean, how does Mandy Selzer try and set up a steal here?
Well, she's got a guard. I mean, they nose hit on the last, well, a little off nose, but they left something that's still protecting some of the forefoot. Now, it looks like they're electing to throw a guard here.
Just leave it high. Good shot. Good.
It would have been tempting to come in only because you leave an opportunity for Michelle Englot to play the double peel, and there's no reason for her not to play it. You know, if you come into the rings there there's some risk trying a double that you stuff it and leave it buried in the forefoot.
Just getting over key.
Yep.
Hard stuff. Hard stuff. Hard stuff.
Whoa. Good, sir.
Even that gets the guard a little farther off the center line.
So close. I'll give you guys. Same weight, similar. Yeah. Really close.
Erin Barnard with her second here.
Tighter. But I was a little even more softer.
Without the hammer in 10, all tied at 5.
Yep, hold it straight. Gotta go. Even. Hard, Megan. Hard. Even. Come on. A little deeper. Gotta go. Hard. Little more. Little more. Little more. Good. Whoa, whoa. Good job, Erin.
The peel away and remove the shooter.
Again. I guess so. Yep.
Lots of time here for the Selzer team. They had a quick conversation.
Why? Okay.
They have just under 8 minutes.
They're looking at playing the guard again, and I think this might have been a request that the coach can ask about a timeout. He can't call it. It has to come from the ice level, but I think he wants to talk about this one. You peel, they just straight peel the guard. You've got to come around a stone at the edge of the 8-foot.
Yep. Okay.
And I think what Ken might be thinking, and I was wondering the same thing, come around the guard now, let her peel the guard. Now you come to the top of the forefoot where she can't hit it on the nose because your stone at the back 8-foot would be shot, and you've kind of gotten in the way of her draw path that way too.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
So that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Here, I think. I think that's close. Yep. Okay. What do you think? Wait.
It's basically two ways to steal one. You've either got to have one really well buried, or you need to make them look at two and hope that they roll out. She can't really get one in a good buried position, in a position that you'd expect to steal with.
Skip stones here on the 10th.
Full AT line it. Yeah. Okay. If we are open, sweep back to be buried. Yeah, we want to bury it.
A point in 10 keeps your Viterra Scotties hopes alive. And that's the story for both these teams. Mandy Selzer's first.
A little tight. Close. A little light. That line. Line good. Hard line. Gotta go. Hard line. Hard line. Line's good. Keep hard. Going hard. Room. Gotta go. Hard line. Gotta go. Hard, Sarah. Come on. Hard.
Sarah Englund and Megan Selzer trying to drag this.
Come on. Go, go, go. Chip it, chip it,
And it's going to come up short and rub off the guard.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. She had to be there. You could have been in the back 8 still. You expect that she'd peel the guard and you're still going to be able to put that one on the top of the forefoot, but the double peel is hard to miss now.
Yeah, if you just hit.
And you lose the shooter too.
And you lose the shooter. Well, you'd hope to lose the shooter. I mean, if you hit it just off the
roll
nose,
pretty
that's bad.
far.
But
We'll have that
Like we can just straight peel this too. This will
maybe
go.
what they're discussing. If you ever hit this just off the nose, you roll to the center, it's worse. You could straight peel the one she just threw up from the other side, roll into the boards, but
Oh.
the weight Stephanie can throw, even you hit half a rock, it's never going to stay. They're only barely overlapped.
Like we could just peel the one. We could just peel it this way.
I think Stephanie's concerned you hit it
Yeah.
thin, it comes off the top one comes off the second one and spins into the rings. But again, with the weight she's throwing, I think it flies easy.
But you want to be certain before making the call in this situation.
Just feel this.
And they're not really tight for time, so take the time to discuss it. Make sure you're comfortable with the shot you're calling.
Yeah, we've got over 8 minutes.
You can't carry it into the next game, so you may as well use it. Just be comfortable with this shot before you throw it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I like your odds of making this.
So do I.
Yeah. Okay, well then let's go here. You get a practice draw. Yeah, I don't mind.
Now they're talking about drawing in.
I like the draw.
Yeah, because she's going to go around there. Let's peel this.
If you're doing the hit, I only like for one.
So do they settle on the draw?
No. But it looks like they're just peeling the one guard. We're going to peel it from the out-turn side and play the hit and roll towards the divider.
So the first stone for Stephanie Schmidt.
Yep.
Skip stones here on 10.
Hard, Sarah.
Sarah Englot on the sweep. Gets the 2. Got it on the nose though, and the shooter
left her
stuck
shooter
around.
there, so it does protect a bit of the forefoot.
Yeah.
Much more from whatever she threw that was. Yeah. Yeah, what do you think about her ice? That's too much. What? Do you think
And so now a draw around.
Yeah, well,
Cover.
she left her more forefoot covered than she would have had before, so it'll be the come around. Now, she was just short on a draw attempt, but
I don't know.
similar path.
Pair more?
We do know a lot of times this middle path gets a little heavier late in the game.
Well, because she was short on the last one, she needs to get a piece of the 8-foot.
85?
There is a red rock sitting full 12.
You'd like to be full 4 here. You could
yes,
be full
absolutely.
4 buried with where that guard is and really put the pressure on Stephanie. Now, you know, part of the thought process for Michelle Englot on the last shot, you know, Stephanie didn't want to peel the guard on that side and roll to the center line. You got to think part of the reason for that is she feels she can make the draw to the button on the in-turn, so she didn't want to do anything to take that away.
Final shot for Mandy Selzer and her ring cut of Algoni.
Down. Sit. Megan, where are you?
Needing this to sit down.
No.
Needing it to slow down and hang on.
Stop.
It's got to hang on for shot rock. And it will. Biting the 12-foot.
Just slides, eh?
But it leaves an opening for Stephanie Schmidt and Team Englot.
Well, I think, you know, part of the reason she didn't want to play that peel from the other side, she didn't want to roll anything towards the center line. You have to think she felt really confident. Probably that's part of the unspoken part of it, but felt really confident that as long as this in-turn draw to the button was open, she could make it. So this is the shot she wanted to play. Here's your chance. And, you know, part of the nice thing for this is she can go out in that normal path, that draw to the button path that they play all the time, where you know it's going to be in what we call the good stuff early. So it'll slide nice for her. As it comes into the middle, it should slow down. Rushers just have to be aware of that, and Michelle in the house will let them know.
It's a draw for 1, needing full 8-foot. for a trip to the tiebreaker tomorrow afternoon. Stephanie Schmidt and the final stone here in 10.
Kids
Russians were
curling.
cleaning it out of her hands.
Take a look, though. Take a look. Easy, easy.
Sarah
easy.
Englot and Ashley Williamson on the sweep.
Starting to curl now.
It's got to
Still
hit the
sliding.
brakes. It's got to slow down. It's got to
Good step.
slow down. Come to a stop, and it will.
Good game.
Biting the forefoot, and that'll do it. Michelle Englot and her rink out of the Highland Curling Club in Regina make it 3 straight wins, and they're off to Saturday's tiebreaker.
Stephanie Schmidt with an outstanding final throw under pressure to pick up the win. And she is our Boston Pizza Player of the Game. Stephanie will win a $50 gift certificate to Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan.
So tomorrow afternoon, we can tell you Jessica Mitchell and Michelle Englot in a tiebreaker in Pool B. The winner off to the Page playoff.
We need a triple after that one.
Kim,
Are you ready for me?
You're with Michelle Englot. Can't wait for this one.
You betcha, and Michelle's really excited about talking to us too. That was a great game. Game of patience. Holy cow.
Yeah, we were struggling with the weight and, just didn't pick that up early. It was a little bit faster tonight and had to battle real hard to stay positive in that one because a lot of bad shots. So
quite simply.
Yeah.
Just being honest. Okay, how did you feel about the last one, though, pouring the draw in 10? Well, you didn't throw it, but...
Yeah, no, that was our draw to the button path, and we were fairly confident that the weight hadn't changed. So, Steph had made a lot of great shots in the game. So Steph played really well, actually. She, saved us a lot of times. So, yeah.
Another question. Do you call the game any differently when you're not throwing the last rock?
Yes.
Okay.
I tend to play really super aggressive when I'm throwing last, and I call it definitely different for Steph. We try and set up the run backs for 2 and things like that versus the more of the mucking game that I play. So
yeah, very much. Actually, it was very impressive in the last shot too, though, when you were trying to cite actually Steph's first shot, and you very quickly just said whatever you feel and whatever you want to throw.
Yeah, she does need to be comfortable in the shot that she's playing, right? So it's a bit of a balancing act in that regard. So I think we found our way throughout the season. It was a work in progress, but we're getting there.
And it seems like you've come together now. You lost your first 2, but you're on 3 wins now in a row, and tiebreakers tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. We're excited about that.
All right, well, good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy the bar.
Yes, enjoy the bar. We're down from 6 teams down to 3 in Pool B. And Skylar Ackerman sitting in first will wait for the winner of the tiebreaker, Jessica Mitchell and Michelle Englot, in a tiebreaker tomorrow afternoon. Meanwhile, in Pool A, we got to wait because tomorrow morning our final draw of the round robin will determine if Amber Holland picks up a win in her morning game against Brooklyn Stevenson. She'll play a tiebreaker in the afternoon against Penny Barker. If not, the Barker rink is off to the Page playoff.
And the one thing we do know about that Page playoff, the Page A1B1 game is going to be Skylar Ackerman versus Nancy Martin, and that will be the feature game tomorrow night right here on SaskTel Max.
Isn't that going to be a lot of fun? Okay, until then, for a great community here in Tisdale at the Viterra Scotties, for our Realcast Media production crew, producer Carrie Tarasoff, for Susan and Kim and Sean, I'm Darren Dupont, saying thanks for watching and good night from Tisdale.